In fact, I'll actually. Alright, there should be some audio there now.
Specifically the stoppage and Pendle's tackles and then taps it out to me and I kick the goal and really special goal and I knew where mum and dad were and they were celebrating.
Alright, there we go. Alright, we should be live.
Set it up for me was just
I'm happy to just leave it as it is. I might share it out to the people though.
Continue being a gun, mate. So congratulations on all you've done and good luck in the future.
Thank you. Thanks for today.
Cheers, mate.
Appreciate it.
An incredibly humble young man, and what a player he is. You can catch that interview on Face to Face, an extended version on Fox Footy, 8:30 p.m. on Tuesday night. Nick has a big role to play at the MCG against the Giants. It's all coming up. Enjoy the footy.
Nailing a sports bet same game multi makes you feel like a bit of a guru. Is that?
Cool.
He's multi-dating.
Legend has it, he once landed a 20-legger.
Actually, it was 22 legs. What's your secret? You shall find it within the sports bet app.
Get that same game multi feeling with sports bet.
Alright. Oh, just to let you know, we are live too.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to just check to see if there's anybody in there, but I'm just sharing out to all the people at the moment.
Is that?
Yep.
He's multi-dating.
Legend has it.
Oh,
he once
shit.
landed a
Okay.
20-legger.
Actually, it was 22 legs. What's your secret? You
I can in that group chat. Oh, all the group chats as well.
Sports bet app.
Get that same
Yeah.
game multi feeling with sports bet.
You win some, you lose more. For free and confidential support, call
Ah.
the screen or visit the website.
Okay. Hey Kev. Hey Bella. Okay, what else? Oh yeah, gotta send it out to Twitter, of course. Oh, there you go. Apparently they did they purposely misspelt a word on the banner today.
Oh, wow.
That's actually pretty cool.
It's happened before as well.
Yeah, I think it's I don't think they actually made the mistake. I think it was like one of those things on purpose.
Hmm.
All right.
Orange rhymes with orange. It's a real word. Look it up. Alright, not long to go.
Yep. There we go.
Picture perfect conditions at the MCG for the big clash between the GWS Giants and the Collingwood Football Club. And the Giants with some beautiful little bouquets for their mums, sporting a guard of honour as they head out onto the Hello Turf. 14 Victorians in today's lineup, so lots of mums there to greet them as they head out. Jared Healy.
Indeed, and they'll be looking to put on the best show they can, not just for their mums, but for themselves. They've been so close, Geordie, so many times, and to knock off Collingwood would be a huge win for them.
Well,
it's a big task for anyone in the competition now. They're arguably the hottest side in the competition, but you love to see those little touches because it puts more substance behind the players, and you love to see the mums that come out here and be supported, as Collingwood did as well.
And here come the Collingwood Football Club. Obviously a big black and white army here to greet them. They've turned out in numbers all throughout the year, and it is a gorgeous night for football at the G. Hugs and kisses for the special mums there. Great to see Darcy Moore, the skipper, lining up after an injury concern during the week. And Jared, they are looking in fine touch at the moment. They look unstoppable. I'm sure Craig McRae will tell us they're not, but they look so good.
Well, they're a credit to themselves. Bear in mind they've got a significant injury list, and their recruiting over summer was inspired. It's each one of those players has played their best footy of their careers, and even the likes of Tommy Mitchell getting less possessions but more impact. And the way they've covered their injuries has been quite superb.
Craig McRae joins us.
Alright, I think that should be it. I think I've done
Thank you very much.
everything I can for the moment.
Where the players were able to present their mums
Alright.
with some flowers, and how important was it to invite the mums in there and make them part of this special day?
Oh, it was significant because we, you can see some footage of it now, but yeah, we had the mums in the meeting yesterday in our pre-game meeting, and had mum and son, and we went around.
Oh yeah, shout out to all the mums as well too, given that it's Mother's Day today. So yeah, shout out to all the mums out there. 65k, you reckon? Yeah, you wouldn't think it'd be 70.
Nah, not on Mother's Day. I mean, probably.
I'll say 58,000.
I mean, there's people still come in when the bouncers get balls
Oh
bounce,
yeah.
so.
People. I wouldn't think a crowd is finalised till quarter time, because then you also got to take into consideration those that are coming in late as well too. So some might come in halfway through the first quarter. So I'll probably wait till like quarter time and then see the crowd.
The concern was if it did go the other way, then he'd obviously not play. But yeah, we got on top of it, and obviously he didn't train too much this week, but he's in great form.
Mason Cox is the obvious replacement ruckman for the replacement ruckman.
At the moment, there's a fair few empty seats, but yeah.
I'm going to give Ash Johnson a little hit in there. He was fantastic against Brisbane.
Yeah, I'll stick with 58,000. I reckon that'll be, which is still a great crowd, mind you. Like, let's not get that twisted.
Yeah. I'll go 50k.
Alright.
Around that.
But they haven't been able to win them as well. What have you seen from a coaching and an opposition point of view come in today's game?
Yeah, well, we're anticipating
Because Giants don't have any fans as well. Like, they got like 10,000 members.
Yeah, but we've got, what, how many members? Like 90 odd? I'm not saying that everyone's going to rock up, obviously, but...
Today, even watching our VFL, they come from behind the beater, so it's something that Adam Kingsley's got going well.
I've really admired the way you've brought 4 players into the club, and each
I'll be back.
played
Yeah, good.
well. You're missing a couple today through injury, but Hill and Mitchell have really been flawless in their, I guess, combination of your style.
Yeah, it's a credit to our list management, Derek Hine and Graham Wright in terms of targeting certain needs of our game. Our clearance work.
Alright. If you guys have any questions in the chat, or even any predictions, make sure to put some predictions in the chat. Who's going to kick the most goals? How many will they kick? Who's going to get the most disposals? What's the margin? What's you know, anything you think that's going to specifically happen? Like, would Tom Mitchell, like, how many disposals? Does he kick any goals? Hey, mate. Alright, so yeah, we're starting to get some people in, but yeah, make sure to, if you have any predictions or anything like that, put them down in the comments. And, yeah, we're not too far away, we're 5 minutes away from the bounce. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. If you seem to like the content, make sure to give the stream a like, and make sure to subscribe for also future content, because, yeah, this this channel will be, very, very active very, very soon with more content outside of just streaming. So yeah, make sure to stay tuned for all that good stuff. So, but even as I said, margins, who's going to kick the most goals, most disposals, any big calls. So if you have any big calls, put them in the comments. And obviously we'll be going ahead in 3 minutes and 45 seconds. So just make sure when it happens, you guys are all ready to go and just enjoy yourselves. Yeah, hopefully we can, Bella. Hopefully we can. I'm as confident as I should be. I think we should get the win. It's just a matter of how many points it is. So hopefully we can switch on. Hopefully we can make it into a bit of a big margin today, because I wouldn't mind putting on a bit of percentage personally. But I mean, it's the AFL competition. It's not necessarily a easy competition, so we'll see how we go. In fact, where are the Giants on the ladder? That's probably something I'll...
I think like bottom 6, I think.
Bottom 4, they're 15th at the moment. So, you know, this is a game where we can probably look to get a bit of percentage. But obviously, you know, we need to have a good start, which we typically don't normally start well. So, we'll see. But, yeah, so 2.5 minutes to go. And, yeah, hopefully it's not too much longer till we see some footy.
Hey, Nick Dacos is in the chat. You
Yeah, I know, right?
While we're training about.
I should probably make him mod 8.
If he's phone out of his pocket.
Oh, knowing our luck, it's probably just Graz, I reckon. It's probably Graz trying to do a Shannon on me, pretty much.
There's no pockets in their shorts, so it has to be their sock.
Yeah. Where would he put his phone?
In his sock.
Yeah, it must be.
Alright, the toss is on.
Alright.
We've won the toss, we're kicking to the Ponce City end.
Oh, jeez, we haven't even done the toss on my end.
Oh, really?
I'll tell you when they toss it. Right now. Moore's just called it. That's how far of a delay. Oh, KO's terrible.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me. I'm looking forward to watching Bobby Hill play today. He played 41 games at GWS. He's playing his 50th game tonight against his old side. Hopefully he has a good one today. He's wearing the...
I'm actually, in all seriousness, I actually really hope Ali can kick a couple goals today. Like, I just want to see him to get back into some form, or at least the form that he had last year, because, yeah, you never want your champions to be down in the way that Elliot is at the moment, so hopefully he can get up and kick a couple goals. In fact, I'll just get the AFL app up so we can get the stats going. Alright.
Love to, Dwayne, and let's hope that they can really fire off that back line. Lockie Whitfield's an important component of it. Hasn't been at his best, but starting to...
Alright, we're not far away now from the bounce. They're just getting into positions right now, so... yeah, hopefully we can see a Collingwood win. So, yeah, let's go.
There's our
Alright,
man,
here we
Whitfield.
go. Ball up. Let's go. Ah, okay, Giants now have it.
See the matchups further down the field, Hogan and Moore. Hogan will probably try and take Moore out of the really dangerous position so he can't zone off and intercept.
Alright, so Giants basically having the ball around halfback now. Moving it forward. Murphy doing a bit of defense there, done well. Sidey's got it on the defensive half on the wing and he rolls it out.
Good tackle.
Yeah, when's he playing 300 against North Melbourne, isn't it?
Yeah, North.
Yeah.
And I think Cox plays his 100th game as well.
Yep.
And he's having one of his best seasons, rated
Fuck.
one of the top couple of wingmen in the
Come on. Alright, but oh, there we go, Mitchell. Come on, Dacos, get a tackle. Oh, DeGoey. I kind of did, but nah, I reckon, for me personally, I'd pay that. I don't care about the whole ducking rule. If your arm is around the if your arm is around the forward's neck, then that's just poor defending. And I think I've been pretty consistent with that. And yeah.
Yep. Get there, AJ. Good, AJ.
Keep in mind, you're about 15 minutes ahead of me, too.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, Dacos. Yeah, see, the AJ stuff's just happening now. That's great effort from AJ, actually.
Yeah. Oh.
Come on, Coxie.
Come on, Darcy, clean it up. Good.
Come on, Elliot.
Good, Markov.
Oh, got him. Oh, no, he got the handball out.
Ah, damn it.
Come on, more. Jeez, Quainer did really well there. He had to get rid of that pretty quickly. Come on, Markov. Oh, that's a great hit. That's a great hit from Markov. Come on, H. Ah.
Bobby was free, hey?
Yeah.
The Checkers was all by himself.
How good was that hit from Markov, though?
Yeah, elite, yeah.
Lennon Cox picking side bottoms milestone in a couple of weeks. Game 300, mates and Cox. Same game. Game 100 it'll be for him. Puts it on.
Come on, Bobby.
Man is playing game 50.
Ball up.
One of the ex-Giants out there.
So much about footy now is bursting off the half-back line, and we've seen it a couple of times. Yet to see a tackle from behind, which I think really
what a goal.
inspires the
Good pressure.
team that you're with.
You'll see it come up.
Yeah.
Green, smother. Ash goes with a fist, didn't quite work. Side bottom.
Oh. Oh, Bobby, come on.
Bobby Hill, he couldn't, could he?
Haha, let's go, Bobby.
50th game, eh?
Yep.
Against his old mob.
Let's go.
Well, everybody dared him to take the kick. They all manned up, the players at the top of the square.
God, how good is Bobby?
Leon Davis 2.0.
He took it, and he took it in spades.
Oh, man.
That forward hand pass, you're right. So he's done the unselfish thing. He's looked inside.
Yep.
And there was no Giants defender that was covering the goal line. So
Yeah, because that's also one of the things that we haven't had in probably about a decade is that a small X factor, like, you know, forward.
and that's what they do. If you turn the ball over in that
Like-
radius, in that 20 to 30 meter radius, they just have an abundance of numbers and the ability to chain out of it.
Because it's not only, because it's things like, not only it's like the goal, but like, because he's kicked goals like that and he's like that damn good, it lifts everybody up. Like, there's like, because even though that, like, you can kind of go, oh, but you know, you get your small forwards that are inconsistent, blah blah, all that stuff. But it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, there's a lot of pros and cons, but the pros so much outweigh the cons. Like when you really think about it as a whole.
Yeah.
Come on, Adams. Elliot, come on,
Yeah,
mate.
like,
AJ.
like we
Oh.
talk about Kale Kirby with what he could have been.
Oh, don't even get me started on like how much of a tragic story that was. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was literally the biggest Cal Kirby fan going around.
You would have been in tears when he retired, eh?
That was to put it lightly. I reckon I cried for a good month, and that's the interesting part about that was I was actually one of the first ones to know too, because I actually had a really good friend of mine who actually sponsored him. Oh no, so he didn't sponsor him, but he knew the person who sponsored him, and because I was the only one that would always talk about Cal Kirby, he would just be like, all right, mate, I'll sort of be your inside information on it and stuff. And because I was always, because I saw him, I'd see him like, you know, once every like 2 weeks or whatever. And every time I'd ask him, it would always be like, oh, how's Cal Kirby going?
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, he knew I was a big fan.
He's got cousins up here. I know that much. He's got cousins because he's from. He's about a 3-hour drive from here. That's where he's playing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I definitely know he's Victorian. Yeah.
Yeah. Because
He was playing in the is it the NEFL? There was a
Richmond VFL, wasn't it? Before he got drafted.
Yeah, before he got drafted, he played at Richmond. Yeah.
Yeah. Richmond passed on him. So yeah.
They didn't pass on him. We just took him before Richmond did.
Yep.
Richmond just thought they had a free pass, and we came in and snuck. And we came in and we snuck him from under Richmond's nose.
Yeah. Oh, good Geordie.
Yes, Cox. What a mark. Come on, Checkers. Yes, to Goey. Come on, to Goey. AJ, yes.
The transition to these hands is one of the things that has developed for Collingwood this year. I mean, he is one of the better overhead marks in the competition now.
Come on, AJ.
And a darn good kick normally.
He's about to emphasise your point.
There's Mark Bolo.
Oh, okay. He's missed. Okay. Throw in.
AJ could have snapped that, you know.
Oh, there's Mark.
Mark Bolo.
Yep.
Jesus.
Long towards Murphy and outmarked by Cabman. Nicely done.
Good.
It's been good, this kid.
Yeah.
Traded up in the draft
What?
to get him.
And he hasn't disappointed, has he?
No, pick one, 2022. He's been subbed out the last couple of games and looked pretty disappointed to have been.
Come on.
Lloyd got hands on it to spill it to the deck. Merriman couldn't make something of it. Pendlebury.
Come on, yes, let's go.
In full flow. Lace out. Well, Hoskin Elliott gets the free downfield.
Hoskinell's getting a free kick, it looks like. Yep.
Hoskin out, yep, free kick. Come on, Will.
He'll kick this.
He plays 2 or a game, so
Why's he got his elbow strapped?
Good Will, yes. Huh?
Why's he got his elbow strapped?
Final game of round 9.
Yeah, don't know.
Collingwood hoping to give their mums
That's new. Yeah, let's go. I wonder if he's still got the accuracy as one of our straightest kicks for the in the competition. Oh no, not the competition, the club.
Oh, so he plays handball to Nick Dacos.
What's that?
I'll show up. Taylor Adams is handball to Nick Dacos. That was elite.
Alright.
Oh, I've got Hoskin Elliott in my multi as well
Oh yeah.
for an anytime goal scorer.
Oh, the Adams to Dacos. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
I've
pretty
got
clean.
Bobby
That
Hill
was
in my
good.
multi.
Yeah.
I'm off to a good start. I had Bobby Hill as well.
Yeah.
I think I had Bobby Hill for 2. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I reckon Hill will kick at least 2.
Yeah, I think I had AJ for 2.
Yeah.
I think I had Nick Dacos for 1. Because I put him on because he wouldn't get tagged. That's why I put him as 1 goal.
Come on, Noble. Oh, Sidey. Yeah. Oh, look at that pass. Oh, man, how good is Sidey?
Fine like one. I mean, it was what 3 years ago we thought that he was past it. So.
I mean, I remember because that was what 2020, wasn't it? No, 21.
Yeah, like we said,
No, it was 21 because it was the
Trading
final.
for Gold Coast or,
It was the final year of Buckley. That's right.
Yeah.
And people
That's
like,
like
oh,
Ross
you know,
Buckley,
Sidey's
Buckley,
too
or-
slow, too old.
Yeah.
I think at the time, I think I was the only one that probably backed him in too.
Yeah. I think the whole COVID the thing he done, what's that? We stayed at Wells's house and
Yeah.
The COVID protocol stuff. I think that's what carried him back a bit.
I mean, and then the fact as well too. Once a player hits 30, once they start to not get any good, the narrative straight away is, oh, they're too old. Where sometimes they can just be out of form. You know what I mean? Like
alarm bells, yeah.
Yeah.
Cox just whips out of the air and wobbles it towards Haynes, who takes the mark. He read it through the air perfectly, knew the drop zone. Here's to the Irishman Brown, who's been a really good pickup. He was fantastic. In County Derry, they identified him as a 17-year-old. He's been a project player for them for a while. And now out wide to Peatling. Good pickups, another mid-season draft success like John Noble. So many others now in the competition.
I wonder, because I mean, I wouldn't want to take Nick Haynes off face value when it comes to trade value. But I wonder, like what GWS would be willing to get rid of Nick Haynes for. Because like if they've got the salary cap tightness, Nick Haynes would be one that might not be too bad of a choice.
To be honest, because he's like 32, I think.
Is he
32? He wouldn't be
32?
part of their future plans. Go, Bobby. Oh. He wouldn't be in their future plans, so.
Yeah. Come on, let's go, Bobby. Oh, yes, he does. Come on, Elliot. Oh, come on.
Hey guys, Jack Ginnivan just came off limping just with a sore knee. They took him straight down the race, so we'll keep an eye on that.
Oh, there you go. Apparently Jack's got a sore knee at the moment. Oh, he's hobbling too. I wonder if that's the same knee he hurt at during the preseason.
I don't think he hurt it though. I think it was just a knee scrape. Like it was a open wound.
I mean, yeah, the scrape was like the majority of the damage, but I think I think he did injure. I don't know. I can't remember now.
Oh, I guess Carmichael's chance to come in.
Yep.
He's out next week.
He just doing it with just like no remorse whatsoever. It's like, alright, about damn time Carmichael got some game time. Nah, but Carmichael definitely needs a game, that's for sure.
He's gone, idiot.
Yeah, for those that are watching and that didn't watch the VFL, Carmichael had an absolute blinder again. What did he have? He had like 30 odd disposals and 4 goals or something. Something ridiculous.
Yeah. He could have 5.
Yeah, he could have had 5. That's the crazy part.
Mm.
The Orange Tsunami get there first. They are one for the Tsunami for sure.
28 disposals. That's what he got.
But they had numbers there
Yeah.
coming to back each other up. I mean, that's just a horrible kick. Good spoil in the finish by the youngster. And then
Cox is leading our disposal count with 5.
unselfish give. Wasn't a perfect handball. But Callahan is an excellent player.
Ah, come on, AJ.
And he was good enough to nail it.
Yeah, big win at half back, and that allowed them to transition. This is the Ginnivan injury. Looks like
Oh, knee on knee.
his left knee there. So we'll get a report from Eddie to see when he comes up and if he's okay. But that's I think how the Giants will get through them a little bit.
I wouldn't think that would be that bad. In fact, he might not even be injured, to be honest.
Yeah, now knees like a ruckman injury, like it's prone to ruckmans.
Yeah.
Clearance himself to Hogan, who gathers. Halloran's on the move. He can kick it from there. He launches.
Oh, thank God.
Good to go, straight through the corridor.
He struggled for a game last year.
Good.
His form this year, Jordan, has been
Come on, IQ.
The Bobby.
Paynor heads in the Johnson Hoskin Elliott direction. Big fist of Fleet in the debutant.
How good was that kick from the Goey?
I'm really just seeing it right now. Yeah, that's good. No, that's so good. Oh, yes, Bobby. Yeah, how good was that movement from defense to forward? Or from the back line to the forward line? That was so good.
You have to hold your lane. You have to hold in the middle of the ground because that is where the transition happens for Collingwood.
Yeah.
41 games for the Giants.
Yes, Bobby.
After a trade a couple of seasons ago.
Come on. Yeah, let's go. Oh, what's that? 3 goals now.
Yep.
He's been a great inclusion, hasn't he, Jared?
I think I had Bobby for 2, I'm pretty sure.
He's kicked 2.
Yeah, I had Hoskin Elliott, so that's 3 more. That's 2 of my leagues done, I'm pretty sure.
So what? So what were the other things you needed?
AJ for 2.
And that's it.
Getting back out. Tom Mitchell for 1. Jamie Elliott for 2.
Or you might have gone wrong with the Elliott for 2.
Yeah, I thought this would be the game he gets back into form. Oh,
That's where you probably got to do more single bets instead of like, because if you do it all together, that's probably where you go wrong.
Yeah.
Because I've been doing some multis this year and like that's
Back of the devil, Elliott. Come on, Billy.
Come on, Pendles. Yep.
Yes, he's got it. At the moment we talk about him, he pops up.
Hey, I ain't gonna be mad at it. That's for sure.
I need one more from Elliott. I need 1 from Mitchell. I need 1 from Nick Dacos. And I get 6 grand.
Jesus.
Scott Pendlebury, who could have kicked the goal, but I think he was just assessing the options. Mitchell, Dacos again. He could have gone himself, but he went round the corner.
Yeah, Giddy's back out.
Alright, good. Hopefully it's only a minor.
I was worried for a sec because he could have had like a MCL or a PCL.
It just seemed like it was just more of a corky than anything else. Like it didn't seem like it was.
Yeah.
It didn't seem it was that bad. So thankfully, that seems to be the case.
Yeah.
joins the great superboot Bernie Quinlan. As Cornelia gets the clearance, Moore got there with Quaynor, left it behind. Daniels little flick over the back, hoping for Peatling. Side bottom, handballed into the face of Mitchell. Quaynor squeezed it not far enough. Perryman.
Kelly kicked this far, I wonder.
Cornelia.
55 out.
Kelly.
60 out.
See if he goes back and nails it from here.
Touch it more.
Back in the day, you could have swapped over the mark. Bobby Hill for Mason Cox.
Alright, here we go. So Josh Kelly's lining up. I'm assuming for goal.
Probably on the mark. This far out.
In struts Kelly. He struck
Oh, that's online.
Has it got the legs? It's almost marked on the line. It's still a mad scramble. There's 15 around it. And we'll get a ball up.
Let him stand up. Let him stand up. Yes, thank you.
In the old days, you could just stump this directly through, but you can't do it anymore. Mason Cox
Yep, touched.
has to try and put it to a teammate or take it out of the air from that scramble.
Oh, is that a new rule? Where you can't hit it over the you can't hit it over the goal line?
Yeah, because remember in the VFL, they said it. It was the last minute or so, and then you can't tap it. The ruckman can't tap it over the line.
Yeah. I just don't know why you would take that away though, because it's just such a good tactic.
Review underway. You see Mason Cox's thumb. Touches the ball.
Review complete. Looking at the same was touched by the left hand of the Collingwood defender.
Touched twice.
Alright, so that should be a point. There we go.
Moore surveys. Johnson, we get the run and jump. He got front spot. He's done that a couple of times instead of jumping on shoulders, which has been a good option. Mitchell thumps it, but they've got the wall set up, and Buckley to relaunch them. He goes back to Iden, which they have been doing a bit. Trying the switch. Callahan is a very good user. It's in good hands. Whitfield. Perryman.
Oh, got him. Good.
Just too slow, so Collingwood were able to squeeze across and apply pressure. It's okay to possess the ball, but you either
There we go. So we got Crisp on the wing now.
really quickly.
Who's got it?
All knocked down to Green. Tom, no Toby, of course, for the Giants this afternoon. Pendle squeezes a kick.
Come on, good Bobby. Oh, who's got that?
Angwin, clever palm. Didn't panic. Perryman sends it out. Murphy might send it back in.
Come on, Murph.
To Noble.
Oh.
Almost cut off by Daniels. Had a contest with Maynard. Holds him up.
That was a great effort from Maynard.
Giant on the ground in front of him now.
This is where the Mason Cox Flynn.
Come on.
Moskinelli's doing well.
For Mason Cox, who is the tallest in there. Callahan. Cheers to danger.
Oh, come on, Hosky. Yes, let's go.
I thought that was Markov for a sec.
Yeah. Still trying to figure out, like, is that a precautionary thing on his elbow, or like?
Unless he banged it at training or last week or.
The kicker's eyes and knows exactly where he's going.
Collingwood can jump a game clear on top. If they win this
Oh,
one,
he's missed.
across the face and hit the behind post out on the full. And the Giants can stay in the hunt for the top 8 with a win. They've been in quite a few of the games they've lost, the Giants. 3 wins, 5 losses. Collingwood 7 wins, 1 loss coming into this.
Okay, what are the Giants gonna do here?
Buckley gets wide. Through a couple of sets of hands.
Come on, more.
Slaps it to the front.
Sidey.
Side bottom
No.
Green, Callahan, Lloyd. Side bottom Reddy's 9.
Ah.
Ball rolls out. It's amazing to think Collingwood, after 9 games last year, Collingwood was 11th. 4 wins, 5 losses under that man. Their new coach, Craig McRae, at that stage. And then they went on an 11-win run. world changed. Cox, Flynn, Green was clever, Kelly, side bottom, Pendlebury, the usual suspects.
You want to know something interesting, Tom?
Yeah, right.
Almost tackled before he picked it up.
So the stream that I have on right now has already had more views than the stream with the VFL.
Oh, yeah.
Haven't even gotten to quarter time yet. Alright, here we go, Noble. Come on. Hit a target. Ah. Come on, Bobby. Get him.
Bit foxy.
This is the play. If you can keep taking this ball forward
With a little bit of speed, you got to get it down there before Mason Cox can get himself set up. He's already taken one intercept mark down there. You got Mason Cox and you got Darcy Mordica.
Come on, Coxie.
Hogan got to the deck, got it away from Mason Cox. Kind of did his job. Ball up.
Yeah, I think Flynn was lucky that he didn't mark it. So that's your challenge to Flynn. If you're going to position yourself inside the forward 50,
Jeez,
you have to
on the
compete
full.
with Mason Cox.
Almost got his own ball. Had to readjust his
Oh,
pass,
jeez.
and that looks high on Noble. To Nick Dacos. Delayed it for a second. And Bedford pressurised his kick. And Brown got there and still...
Oh, is that in the pool?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And then almost 50. He got told 4 times, foot on the line, foot on the line. Ugowie. Maynard, Bedford. And Zig when he should have zagged Maynard, and Bedford knew where he was going.
Oh, they've keeping him Maynard to ground.
Had the handball option, gets to Daniels in the end anyway. Green floats it out wide, hoping for Hogan, got it to him.
Ah.
And raked it in.
There you go.
Great weight on the kick to get over the Collingwood defenders and then allow Jesse to get there and mark the ball. But it's a pressure further up the field. So first it was Bedford coming in and laying the tackle. And then there was GWS players around that spillage.
Goals 13 this season for Jesse Hogan. Splits the middle and takes some momentum in back.
Alright, Giants have got a goal. So that's what, 2 goals, 3-15 to 4-1, 25 Collingwood. So Pies have a 10-point lead. I'll get some, yeah, so Mitchell and Sidebottom are leading with 8 disposals. Mitchell's at 37% though, so we need the efficiency from him to go up. But outside of that, everyone's kicked it pretty well. I mean, Johnson's had 5 disposals at 40%. But everyone else has, yeah, outside of that, our worst is 71% from Dacos with 7 disposals. Everyone else is above that.
Good guinea.
Come on, Adams. Yes, let's go. Come on. Yes, let's go.
See, Cox kind of go his way.
I wonder if that goes. I wonder if that goes as an effective kick from Mitchell though. Because like you know how he kicked it to Jack and how he dropped the ball. Does that make that an effective disposal?
Oh, it's the AFL cruel, yeah.
Yeah, I think they have actually. He's 33% now.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, because that would make sense. Because the effective disposal would mean you'd have to hit a target.
Yeah.
So that Ginny drop mark basically like dropped Mitchell's kicking efficiency down to no. It's now 44%. So no, maybe it does work.
Yeah, it must have counted.
Because it was 37, then it went to 33, now it's at 44.
Giants players putting their hands out, saying, "What about me?"
So maybe they are, you know, going off that, maybe they are saying that that hit the target.
Sees the 30-second sign being held up on the bench, so takes the safer, wider option. Mason Cox gets there.
Yes.
I mean, Flynn was 10 metres apart. So if you
Shit.
want to compete
Guinea.
with your direct opponent, you have to be side by side.
Gives the indicator is going down the line with a chip kick. Maybe Elliott can get the big fly here. And
Yes, De Goey.
was going unbelievably good. Elliott gets it back from Johnson to De Goey. Pulls the kick to Ginnivan.
Oh, Ginny again.
The little toe poke and the sweep. Haynes under a
Come on, Titch.
Giants getting back. Sends the stick down. And they dodge a bullet there. The Giants.
Jeez, Ginny's had a bit of a quarter.
Yeah.
Hoping to grab the win. It'll have them a game clear on top. Have started well. 5-1-31 to 2-4-16 on Sunday Twilight Footy.
Yeah, so guys, so what's your thoughts on the game? Make sure to put your thoughts in the chat. But yeah, so 9 disposals at 44%, Mitch. But everyone's disposal efficiency wasn't that bad actually. I mean, that probably shows the fact that we kicked 5 goals, 1. For those that have had 3 disposals or more, no, sorry, 4 disposals or more, we have had, what, 2 people under 70% efficiency. And that's including, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that's 13 players. So out of our 13 most disposal getters, only 2 were under 75%. That's pretty, no, 70%, was it? 71 specifically. Yeah, 71%. That's pretty darn good. So everyone was 71% or higher. So that shows that obviously we did pretty well there. Yeah, De Goey 9 disposals at 100%. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah.
Cox 7 disposals at 85%. That's pretty good too. Adam 6 disposals at 100%. That's pretty good from him as well. Wayner 5 disposals at 80. I mean, even like Elliott's had like a bit of a good start too. 3 disposals, a goal, 100% efficiency. He's taken a mark as well. So, good start. So yeah, so have you got any thoughts going into quarter time, Tom?
Yeah, good start. A lot of the boys from last week that didn't do much are getting involved. Like,
Yep.
Hill, Elliott, you know, like.
Even Crispy too. Like, I know Crisp had a. He didn't have a bad game last week, but ever since that Brisbane game, he's been out of confidence. And I felt like last week was the first game you felt like, oh, okay, he's actually got a bit of confidence back.
Yeah.
That quarter just gone though. That was even closer to more the Crispy that was pre the Lions game. So, yeah, you can only hope for the best, I guess, at the end of the day.
Elliott as well. And Eddie Betts, we know you love the small forwards and you love Bobby
Yeah,
Hill.
hopefully we can
Talk us through his
put the foot
first goal
down and
today, because
just
it
blow
was
them out
quite
this quarter.
spectacular. And
Yeah.
I want to know how difficult this is to execute.
Yeah, it's great. Well, it started with the pressure, so Bobby put some pressure on there. He stays involved in the game, in the pocket. The main thing, he looked in board, and I think this just comes down to instinct. You know, throwing on the boot. He would have practiced that kick.
So
As a
it's
junior,
not
it's not a fluke. It's not a fluke. So he would have practiced that 100 times at home growing up. It was an easy kick for him, and here just getting forward, taking a mark on the left. Bobby's going to love playing at the MCG because he gets the crowd involved, and this ground's suited for Bobby Hill.
And perfect conditions tonight as well as we head back upstairs. Jordan Lewis, the Pies have been able to score heavily from stoppage. This is something the Giants are really going to have to rein in.
Yeah, you're right, Sarah, and this has been a strength of the Collingwood game this season. So 3 goals won from stoppages. 2 of those have come from centre bounces. So it's the way they organise, it's the way that they communicate with Cox in their ruckman. But I just love how aggressive they are in their ruckman.
Oh, there you go. So we've kicked 3 goals just from the stoppages alone. 1 goal of turnovers and 1 off kick-ins.
We see it from centre bounce clearances, and we'll see it again this quarter. If they can generate a clearance at the front of the stoppage, it is very hard to defend.
And just on Mason Cox, he's one of the best players on the ground. He's had 7 possessions. That's a big return for a ruckman. That's going to total 28 if he multiplied it, obviously, by the 4 quarters. He's an underrated ruckman. I think he's an underrated player, and he's developing rapidly under this new regime.
There is Toby Green, not able to take his place in the lineup this afternoon, but hopefully
Oh yeah, so Toby Green didn't get up in the end.
as is Jeremy Howe and Dan McStay and a couple of Darcy Cameron as well, talking about Mason Cox in the ruck, not playing Pat Lipinski. Giants without Toby Green and a couple of their guns like Isaac Cumming and Sam Taylor. He's a big loss.
Alright, here we go. Start of the second quarter, about to start. And here we go. We've got the bounce of the ball coming up right now.
And Collingwood have a 15-point lead to start this second term. Cox and Flynn go at the perfect bounce to start the quarter. Penalty held Perryman.
Oh, that's not holding. Oh, come
Looked
on.
like it.
That was really clever from Canelio. He was about to kick and saw the shadow coming and flicked the hand.
Come on, Quainer.
Fleeton, the debutant, gets it towards Hogan, who
What was that?
tried the clever flick over his shoulder and it didn't work.
Alright, here we go. Throw in.
Each other up. Green and Pendlebury
So
side
Cox
by
got the
side
tap
going for
there.
this one. Goes back to go forward to Whitfield. Pressure.
Come on, DeGoey.
Almost stripped Green somehow.
Jeez, DeGoey and McCreary are absolute balls in there.
Yeah.
Kick inside 50. Heedling.
Well, it's been a good fight back by Matt Flynn after quarter time. He's had 2 hit-outs to advantage and that intercept mark. So he's really taken up the challenge to Mason Cox.
Moore knew they had the spare. Went to Noble, went to Josh Dacos, back to Moore. Cadman cuts him down and he marked it.
They want to switch. They're on here on the open side.
Yeah, Quainer was out.
Come on.
His own private Idaho out there. But he doesn't want to use the space he's given. Now he does. McCreary.
Yeah, there you go. Come on, Bo.
Coxie.
By running forward, he knew he wasn't going to get the ball. McCreary was able to run into that space.
Side bottom. Giants getting players back in the holes. He sits it up. Mason Cox.
Come on, Cox.
Gets up there and
Yes!
beat him. When he gets that high and the hands up.
Yeah, when he's going to be marking like that, he is best 22. Without question.
They're looking for him. They know he has the dominance over his direct opponent in Flynn. So they're patient. Those long balls down the line, they're prepared to back him in. You see there Flynn just coming late. There's a little bit of work done off the ball.
Jeez, he can kick the ball well.
A different experience.
Coxie.
Mm. Well, I think he's gotten used to his glasses and stuff, so Now
Yeah.
that's the case, like he shouldn't have an issue. Oh my god,
He's actually like
has
a
he
really
kicked
good
it?
kick.
He's actually
Yeah.
kicked it. Let's go.
All
Did
right.
he kick that from
Hopefully now
50?
we start smashing, getting goals. 55.
He kicked that from 50, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's just becoming more and more consistent. He's always had the deft touch. He's always had the understanding. But now he's having the influence.
Well, it allows you to play in different ways. So Collingwood, if they want to go quick, well, they've got the speed and the ability to do that with their run and gun play.
God, if he wasn't likable prior to that, surely he's likable now.
104 goals now in his 98-game
Yeah.
career. That big milestone in a couple of weeks.
Good keep, Nick Dacos.
Scrambles it forward.
Come on, more. Oh, tackle. Quainer. Yes, let's go. Oh, no, that's not great. Come on, Nick. Oh, no, Josh, sorry. Yes, let's go. Come on, Maynard. Find a target, mate. We know you can do it. Oh my god, he actually found... Jesus, what a hit. AJ, let's go.
AJ.
Also a late career pickup, Ash Johnson. He's 25 years of age, game 16.
Alright, come on, here we go.
Has the poise of a 100-game player.
You see when Mitchell nearly kicked into the Giants player?
Hmm. Yes, let's go. How many is that for AJ?
His first, I think.
This is first? Alright. How many goals is that for us in total? Is that 7? Oh, I've got 7 here, yeah.
They have got just so many options down there rather than having all eggs in a leading forward. They've also got McStay coming back into the team as a forward that can go up the ground and be an interceptor. But when you turn around, you've got guys who can mark, and they're all good at ground level. It's a really good mix.
He's been a great find, hasn't he? We flew back from Adelaide and I was sitting next to him. He's a great lad. Yeah. He's got a good head and smart football. I mean, that point that he taps through over the line, so he knows how to play the game. That kick from Elliott. That was a dart.
And here's
Bleeding against his
Come on, DeGoey.
Danny Barry full.
outstanding season. He's yet to be All-Australian. This is season 9 for Jordan DeGoey. This might be the year. Holding free to Fleeton for the debutant who grew up playing as a mid-sized defender.
Oh, here's a question. So, at the end of this year, do you think Jordan DeGoey will be an All-Australian?
Yes, I think so. Whether that's on the bench or the starting lineup, I reckon he will be. I think it's Geordie, Nick Dacos, Darcy Moore will be All-Australian.
Would Darcy Moore be All-Australian?
Yeah, he's rated the best key defender so far.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Sends it towards my check or Elliott.
Has to be.
McCreary, Mitchell. Shoots it wide, side bottom, who kicked it in there in the first place. Now he kicks it central. Couple of options there. Bedford got up, put it to grass though. Iden. Ash just got out of trouble. To Brown, who is in trouble. Great pressure by the guys in the forward 20.
You know what I loved about Elliott, and
Good, Brazzy.
mentioned it briefly, that should have been a
Oh,
free kick.
man.
He didn't complain. He got straight back up and was involved in the pressure that was applied in the forward 50.
Come on.
Tried to get away both times. Still in a dangerous area. Perryman floats it, but it might be coming back.
Yeah, Maynard.
Maynard cleverly there. He's turned his back into the oncoming traffic.
Or Coxie's nah.
Running out of the goal square, he's just circling like a big shark down there.
I'll just put it in his area. He's marking everything.
Here he comes.
Oh,
And they're again of him.
Chinny.
Well, if one doesn't get you, across the face, and it's on the full. They actually got. Well, there's the
Oh, that's a massive push in the back there.
fly.
Did you see that?
Yeah, set the tally. Yeah, even the commentator said.
Not an extreme push out, not paid. It must be a week they've just given up on that rule.
Oh, especially with someone like Elliot, where like he needs a bit of form going.
Collect that if you can. Well, the man with the best skills out there, arguably, Nick Dacos does collect it, and they're all
Come on.
crisp. Moore, DeGoey with 3 giants around him. Couldn't pick it and go this
Come
time.
on.
Capman coming down the defence to lend a hand. Cornelio's got it. They've got him.
Gordy, yes.
Even if they were to win that ball, the Giants, Collingwood have just, they've covered all the dangerous space. So wherever the big patches of grass are over the field,
Come on.
Collingwood have first access just by the way they set up.
Coxie. DeGoey. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, that's what happens when you actually play a couple games off like, you know, a normal 7-day break.
12 possessions.
Yeah.
That's his first goal. But I'm not sure Mason Cox has played a better one than this in the home and away.
Yeah, he's doing everything, isn't he? So not only the ruck work, but his follow-up work. And the way that he's so clean.
Yeah, that follow-up work to Geordie, that was elite. That was so good.
Don't give.
Bloody oath.
Just the football sense and football now, just to get that, dish it off to DeGoey. Like, Jesus.
And he also went back and slotted one from 100 metres out. Sorry, from 50 metres out, just shy of his 100th game. And there'd be a lot of people out there asking, if a bloke from US can do that, how come blokes that are getting a lot of money can't do it? Ash dragged down. Josh
Come on.
to his own advantage and puts the Jets on. Hunts it towards
Ah, just out of reach.
hot for him. But you're right about Mason Cox. He's 32 years old. It's an amazing story. The eye correction glasses have helped him. Yep. He's clanking the marks that he
Go Checkers. Yes, Checkers.
And what a celebration that's going to be for
Oh, keep in mind you're like 15 minutes ahead of me.
That's KO for you.
Yeah, no. Oh, it's
I said to
annoying.
Tommy last night, because he was on his watch along, I said, because Tommy had the same problem. KO was playing up.
Yeah.
And I said, you should get Foxtel, Tommy. It's so much better.
Oh, honestly, with the way KO has been, I actually might.
Mm. But a lot of people have complained about it, like Swoop and all that. Like,
Yeah.
Training and you want a feel good clearance to give your forwards a bit of a
all the
chance
money
to
they
go
make, surely they can invest in some, better coverage.
Yep.
They
Yep,
can learn
no
off like
excuses.
Netflix or something. Or Stan or Binge or whatever.
Well, they charge like $30 a month, and yet they only give you 720p.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go Checkers. Kev, you can't say it's the best game by far. We haven't even hit half-time yet. We're not even halfway through the second quarter.
This is a Port Adelaide game all over again.
You want to know what was actually really funny and ironic about that?
Hmm.
There was one game I watched last night, just because I could. Like, I picked one game out of the season to watch in terms of the highlights.
Hmm.
It was the Port Adelaide game.
Yeah.
Hey mate, hope you enjoying the stream. Oh yeah, how good are these pies going? Jeez. Yeah, it's definitely got very big. Not sure actually. But yeah, this has got very big Port Adelaide vibes right now.
The Kmart Magpies, you mean?
I mean, wouldn't that be a disservice to Kmart though? I mean, if you want a sample jumper, isn't the rule if you want a sample jumper, you got to play like a sample team?
Yep. Why is AJ in defence?
Yeah, I've noticed he's been doing that the last few weeks. Actually, I don't like. I'm assuming that's obviously intentional.
Defender, we're probably a defender short, I guess. I don't know.
Possibly.
Himmelberg to Hogan, goal square, got it at the reach. And that's why you bring it in quickly. So you get a one-on-one and advantage Hogan.
Yeah, that's. Not really sure if like AJ should be defending though.
Within striking distance of the Swans, the SCG a few weeks ago, and then kicked the last 4 goals.
Beggars belief.
Yeah.
They don't get blown away in games. It's one thing that's happened this year with the Giants.
Like it makes sense for his like attributes and stuff. Like he's got a good leap, good mark. You know, he'd be a pretty good third tall, but
Maybe he's rocking. I don't know. Probably what could it be? Could be he's playing rough because Cox is having a spell.
yeah, but is Cox going to play defense then?
No.
So if AJ then goes in
he
the
has
ruck,
been
then
playing
who
defense.
goes? What's that?
He swings back in a contest, I think.
But Collingwood haven't allowed them to play that way. So if you're the Giants, you need to challenge it more.
That's what Adam Kingsley's got.
So maybe that's a McStay thing. So maybe like McStay's going to do that when he comes back. So maybe he's playing his role.
We saw how well he distributed last year across that half back line, but if he can get it and turn around and kick quickly.
What's with Bo today? He can't lay a tackle.
Johnson in the ruck now for Collingwood.
Oh, he's laid a few tackles, but
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, I've seen him lay a tackle.
you don't see his opponent break a Bo tackle. Yeah, hardly. Oh, yeah. The rare sight.
Come on, Ginny.
Good bar.
Yes. He's got this. He's just got to back himself in.
Every time the Giants get one, Collingwood get the reply pretty quickly after.
I just love how quick the high half forwards from Collingwood come up. So McCreary was the first one that came up. And
Has he got more ink last time he's played?
just gives him no time and space. So this is reward.
Didn't take notice, but
Contributor this year as well. Played every game this season. Last that a little wide.
It's arguably the most, or one of the important positions in the game right now. Those high half forwards who can get up the ground, impact defensively, but then also join.
All right, come on, let's try and keep it in.
Whitfield to Cornelio. It's a good kick. Callahan. I'd love to get it into his hands. Heads toward. Well, Hogan.
Come on, good more.
Himmelberg stayed down and got the crumb. Cornelio's worked hard, but he sets it up
On.
and sets him up really.
Well done, Murph.
They've got a number of their players who they can get rolling, the Giants, like Cornelio, like Kelly.
Yeah, they force you to be clean too. So any mistake in the piece of play that just allows Collingwood to pressure the ball carrier, force the turnover, force the stoppage.
Great
Come on.
Sunday Mother's Day crowd in here at the MCG. Giants one and only game here this year, unless they play finals. Callahan gets.
Who's that? Markov.
Peatling, clever. Bedford
Come on, Noble.
hands it off to Lloyd.
Oh, there's a goal there. Oh, it's missed. Jeez.
Well, they're doing a bit right. I mean, they're +10 in contested ball in this turn, and yet they've only scored 1 goal too from their 5 inside 50s.
All right, Nick Dacos taking the kick in.
Transition, just 5 inside 50s for the turn.
Who's that? Is that AJ?
Brown got there and was tunnelled a little. So free kick.
Wait, what? What was the free kick for?
Pedals. Kicked 4 goals and got 3 Brownlow votes in just his 4th ever AFL
what's
game.
that?
Well, what ended up having there for the free kick?
Had Callahan, who's within range. Callum Brown didn't give it a consideration, but he gives it to, well, again, arguably their best user. Game 14.
Yeah, we desperately need a backup ruckman. AJ's not up to it in terms of like being a ruckman.
Mm.
Wouldn't put this goal beyond him. Mongrels that towards the square. Big flies, including Flynn, go up. Lloyd to Bedford, to Peatling, to Cornelio.
Yes, good. Oh.
Cornelio, one of those players like a
Good boat.
Nick Haynes, Toby Green, and Josh Kelly all going to play their 200th this season. A group of players that have come through together, the core of this Giants lineup that are going to be the core of the comeback if it's to happen today. My check comes.
Yes, come on. Oh.
He couldn't do much more, Cornelio.
Good bow. That's great.
Side bottom, Pendlebury, side bottom. Nearly
Ah.
didn't pop. Rolled out in front of McCreary in the end. It's an extraordinary number to have one recorded tackle in this term for the Giants, Jordan.
I don't think Collingwood have allowed them to tackle. They get rid of the ball before they close down that space.
Oh, also Dacos and Mitchell both, and also DeGoey are on 15 disposals each.
Mitchell heads to Hoskinelli at one way, might check the other. Fleeton's looked okay, the debutant, although he puts
Go, Bobby.
under the hammer. He did the full 360, he nearly corkscrewed him into the deck with the tackle, but he got the handball out to Angwin. Lloyd with the early.
Come on, Markov. Good, Noble.
Crumb gets away from Lloyd, gets away from Bedford. Josh Dacos gets it back to him as a reward.
Ah.
Nick Dacos can't trap it. Kelly, Lloyd, Bedford. Collingwood have a wall set up. Kelly,
Oh, piss off.
Perryman, Cornelio.
Come on, Cox, get there.
A couple of them. A flick outside to Whitfield. This is the kick though.
Good.
Inside 50 kick, didn't quite hit the target. Hogan side bottom mops it up. Murphy
Come on.
floats it away. McCreary in a one-on-one with that.
Good, Bo.
Dealt with him brilliantly. No, he didn't.
Oh, you're kidding.
Saw a few of those across the weekend, starting Friday night with probably the best of the year. I don't always pay them. Peatling.
Very much on the minor end.
Halloran. And the boos continue to resonate around the MCG.
Well, they were off, Dwayne.
Well, were they what?
Once McCreary, he had about 50 to 60 metres of space and no one was catching him, as we see a replay here.
It's fair enough if that's the consistent way you're going to pay it.
Yep.
But fans get a little.
I mean, if Dustin Martin did that, that wouldn't have been called. But anyway, I digress.
Oh yeah. Or Hawkins, yeah.
For the Giants. Halloran. Will it come back enough? It doesn't. It sails.
Ah, thank God it missed.
No, they just can't capitalise on this little period of dominance that they've got. Time in forward half, inside 50 entries.
Nick Dacos. Eyes are darting. Now he darts. Oh, another missed tackle. Iden with a big fist up it forward. Perryman lays the tackle on Mitchell.
Come on.
Kelly, little knockdown. Green, slick hands. Whitfield.
Come on, DeGoey. Yes, let's go.
And he goes. Adams will give it back to him.
Come on, DeGoey.
Got a couple of options. He had Ash Johnson free. Brown collects it off
Come on.
He made it impossible for Callahan, who plays a high-ish tackle on Josh Dacos. Good enough to break away.
Come on, Adams. Kick it.
Collects the half volley. Touched ball. Fleeton.
Come on.
Fuck off.
Come on.
That was holding the ball more than freaking high. You grabbed the jumper, not the bloody body. How's that high?
Or is that with the Taylor Adams tackle?
More stalking it. Got under it a little. Mason Cox stayed down to rove it. To Nick Dacos, to Josh Dacos, to Nick Dacos.
Yes, come on, Nick.
And the Dacos combined beautifully again to Hill.
Oh.
Got up there for the hill climb. And is that 50?
I mean, it is not a realistic attempt. I mean, we can't really disagree with that one. He went way too early though.
Dropping, yes.
Bedford short or Himmelberg longer. He goes Himmelberg. And he raked it in nicely. Outside of the boot kick. Murphy read it well. Lloyd cut him down. Bedford ran on and collected. Shrugged the tackle.
Come on.
Steps. Slick hand off to Lloyd. Caught by Josh Dacos. Gone.
Just hasn't been able to get any space whatsoever, Lloyd. Bedford has been, he's been pretty good at times.
Lively, yeah, further up the field. Absolutely.
Come on. Yes, let's go. Yep, good hit, good hit.
Given the discrepancy in the pressure, they're sort of hanging in there at the moment, the Giants.
Fake to go long and short. Mitchell, another one of their pre-season pickups who's fitted in like hand in glove.
I mean, it's still
Come on, Mitchell.
just under 4 minutes.
All right, who's there? Cox.
Haynes, Whitfield.
Come on, Bobby.
Ash, caught, manufactured a kick. O'Halloran knocked it down to Goey. Mitchell, side bottom. They've got some space.
Yes, come on, Markov.
Heads wide. Johnson's there on my
AJ. Oh. Hosk. Oh, could you imagine if he kicked that? Oh my god, that would have been insane if he kicked that.
Haynes. Hunted down, got the kick away towards the wing. Cadman got there, got hands on it. Bedford, nice front and square crumb. Secondary.
What a flog like Cadman is, honestly. Just pushes Murphy on the ground.
First time, second time.
Oh, is it coming up, is it?
Yeah.
Did okay, kept it in the area. The kid and got Dak for his trouble. Wasn't happy about it. No one likes their parents being pulled down. Free kick.
Actually, to be fair, I'm probably more on Cadman's side, actually. Because fucking, what's his name? Murph literally just stacked him. Did you see that part?
That's pretty weak, though. It just pushes him on the ground.
No, but he pretty much stacked him.
Yeah.
If someone stacked me, I'd be pushing them on the ground. I'm actually, I'm not even gonna lie. I'd be siding with Cadman on that one.
Josh Dacos to Markov, who ran on, has some space. McCreary thought about going for the big jump and realised he had a couple of taller guys in a good spot, and we'll keep an eye on Johnson.
Oh,
Not sure what happened there, but just had a couple of times there. The transition.
Come on, Cox.
The Giants forwards chasing 10 metres, 15 metres behind them, but there's got to be more in the game. The pressure is part and parcel of playing against any side.
Pendlebury, the noble, to De Goey, who faked, mesmerised him, took his kick late to Markov.
come on, Maynard.
McCreary. Massages it back to Quaynor beyond his range. Yeah, Johnson's their second ruck as well, so they might have to come up with another plan when Mason Cox goes out of the ruck. Now Collingwood. And Mychek's on the lead. Gathers the crumb instead. Little fend off.
Oh, come on, Checkers, kick that. Oh.
Nearly providing a highlight for that young man.
22 tackles to 2. We've seen that's just in the last 5 or 6
Jeez.
we've been focusing on it to a degree. A lot of arm tackles.
One thing you can definitely say, we're definitely switched on tonight.
Certainly be addressed.
That's for sure.
Whitfield blasted away. Mason Cox. Tallest.
Come on, Cox. Yes, good work.
Cadman had no hope there. Mason says, let's calm it down, boys. The 1 minute signs.
Good pressure. Come on.
Markov. Another remarkable story in his own right. Third club. Last spot on the list. Mychek, the float in. Big fists come. Whitfield. Green. Ash.
Come on.
Dangerously. Perryman. Iden. Callahan. To Himmelberg.
It's well transition. be a lot forward. There's a lot of guys behind the ball. Himmelberg, nice. Broke Noble's ankles, hits wide and finds Daniels. A great kick. So a late chance to score for the Giants. So you can play centre half back even when you're playing centre half forward. Lloyd. Seconds keep ticking. Got Hogan out
Okay,
the square.
who's there in defense? Kyle Markov. Good hit.
Just didn't have the numbers at ground level. It's 2-5. Hogan goes up. There's 4 guys on the ground that's going to pick the ball up.
Okay, Penalty's just gone side to the other side to Moore.
Seconds tick down to half time.
And that's half time. There we go.
At the MCG, we'll keep an eye on the bench as well to
What's going on with Nick?
how the injury situation is.
Don't know. Must be just like.
Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, don't know what that's called.
In the hands of trainers, including Ash Johnson as well. Collingwood a big game against Carlton here next Sunday. They'll
All right. Yeah, if you guys have anything to say or anything like that, feel free to.
Around the fourth quarter. I gotta go have tea.
Yeah, all good.
Alright, see ya.
So,
What's Fly's message when you're heading inside there?
Well, I think if you probably look at the scoreboard, we need to keep foot on throat. I think we've had enough times going inside 50. Yeah, and
all right. So, what's your guys' thoughts? Feel free to put them in the in the chat, and yeah, we'll get to them when they're there.
Quite low at the moment. You'd expect them to get a bit of a rev up from the coach. Do you think they'll come out and bring the heat?
yeah, I'm sure they will. And you know, we knew that they like to possess the ball, which then presents, you know, pressure maybe not as high. So yeah, expect them to come out firing and expect us to do the same.
All right, we'll let you go have a break.
No worries, thanks.
It is the Pies by 32 points at the MCG. Stay with us. We'll have a closer look at the first half action with former Premiership star Jordan Lewis after the break.
All right. I might actually just mute this for a bit, actually, just so that we can get but yeah, no, so guys, thoughts on the first half, and what do you guys reckon is gonna happen for the second half? Let me know in the chat. And yeah, so obviously halftime, obviously, you know, some of the standouts, clearly DeGoey with a goal, 20 disposals at 80%, has been an absolute beast, 3 tackles, 2 marks. Nick Dacos, 19 disposals at 84%, and the 1 mark. Tom Mitchell, 19 disposals, what's that, 2 marks, 3 tackles, going at 68, so he's definitely improved a heap. Since quarter time. Sidebottom, 15 disposals at 73. Noble, 13 disposals at 84. Cox, a goal, 13 disposals and 84%. Where else? Josh Dacos, 13 disposals at 92. Pendlebury, 11 disposals at 90. Moore, 9 disposals at 88. And then Taylor Adams, 9 disposals at 88% as well. So yeah, everyone's doing their part. You know, everyone's hitting targets. Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm not going to say this is the best game of the year, but it's certainly on track to. Just got to keep up the momentum. And yeah, given the fact that we're up by 32 at halftime, we need to be in a position to where we got to win this by over 10 goals, I think now. We've got to capitalize on this and make this a percentage game. So, yeah, feel free to have a comment in the chat if you guys have anything you guys want to bring up. And yeah, if you guys have also liked the content so far, make sure to like the stream, and also as well make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, if you've enjoyed the content too. So, but yeah, no, it's been a pretty good game so far. So, yeah, no, can't wait to get stuck into the second half. So, as I said, yeah, if you guys have any thoughts, please feel free to put them in the chat. Second half we will kill them. Well, yeah, I mean, you would like to think that's what the plan is. Because you would want a little bit of percentage if you can have the opportunity to have it. Because I think that's what, that was definitely one of the things going into this season that we basically said was that, you can't survive a season by winning all your games by under a goal. So, but then at the same time too, like, we did spend a lot of petrol tickets in that first half, so hopefully we've got enough, petrol tickets for the second half. So we'll see how we go. In fact, because it's half time, I might actually not have a break, but I might just go off and I might get like a drink or something. So I'll be back in about a minute. Alright, guys? Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Alright, we should be back. Just putting my face cam back on. Alright, there we go. Alright, so, obviously got myself a drink and, yeah, what's everybody's thoughts for the second half? Do we have any predictions, anything that's going on? Feel free to put them in the chat. Oh, and shout out to the chat too. 7 people in here at the moment. Make sure to like the stream if you're liking the content, and if you want to keep up to date with more content on this channel, make sure to subscribe as well. Alright, that should be alright. We're switched on and we're playing great footy. Yeah, I mean, this is probably the best footy we've probably played. At least in terms of intensity and in terms of like scoreboard pressure, for sure. Yeah, we haven't played like this in a while, actually. But yeah, we've already gone through the disposals and stuff like that. How are we going for? Okay. Footage isn't delayed, which is good. Yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. Obviously I plan to do a lot more of these, and also I plan on doing a lot more content on the channel. Even things outside of footy as well too. So make sure to stay tuned for all of that. And but no, this game should be a should go down as a pretty good win. And yeah, let's just hope that yeah, we can get a pretty good score on the board and get some percentage out of this. Because God, being a Collingwood supporter and talking about percentage, that's not really a position that, you know, we've really been in the privilege, like in a position where we've had the privilege of being in, really. So alright, so obviously with it being half time, we shouldn't be too far away from. In fact, actually, I should better find out. No, actually, I can't. Yeah, it shouldn't be too far away though. Here we go. We got some footage now.
Yes, the Adelaide Crows are into the 8 after a powerful performance against St Kilda. It was set up with a barnstorming opening term as we head into the newsroom and join John Ralph. Ralphie, what's the fallout from this one?
Thanks, Sarah. Well, Max King is finally ready to make his AFL return against GWS next Sunday. And I tell you what, it can't come soon enough after St Kilda was put to the sword by Adelaide today. Outclassed and out of answers up forward, 52 points the margin. Now, Tim Membry concussed in this incident. It is time to break class in case of emergency. King battled some soreness this week, but he will play on Sunday. Jake Gresham tracking towards a return as well. What about Taylor Walker? This one of 5 goals in magnificent form as he awaits those contract talks mid-season. They will confirm that he's playing on next year. Ross Lyon, though, was upbeat and buoyant about his side's ability to bounce back. He said we deserved a mulligan. Here is Ross Lyon.
If you let go of the numbers, they beat us at contest, and you try and build your game inside out, and then they popped and spread and were disorganised compared relatively to what we are over the journey for the season. So that was disappointing. But we think we can bounce back. We come out relatively healthy. Tim Membry will go on the concussion protocol, which is good, so to look after him. Steele had a bit of a tweak on his knee, but we think he'll be fine. And we think Max King plays next week.
Now, Alistair Clarkson might not make as many as 6 forced changes to the Roos side against Sydney, given that, well, Luke Davies-Uniacke, amongst others, will miss at least 3 weeks. Cam Zurhaar, he's having scans today with fears he might have a cracked cheekbone or jaw. He was sore post-match. Aidan Corey's likely to miss maybe only 1 week with suspension, given the nature of his open-handed strike and the fact that Ollie Lord was uninjured. It means that George Wardlaw are almost certain to debut 2 goals and 18 touches for the number 4 overall pick. The Roos are working towards a return to Arden Street tomorrow for Taron.
Yeah, so with the Aidan Core one, if he gets 2 weeks, that means that he's out against us too. Because we play the Kangaroos in 2 weeks. So I believe if it's upgrade from low to medium impact, it'll be 2 weeks.
So Sarah, we have a blockbuster, Port Adelaide versus Melbourne, and the start in Christian Petracca will be at Adelaide Oval on Friday night.
couple of blockbusters coming up. The other big one, of course, is Collingwood and Carlton here at the MCG next Sunday. The Pies currently with a 32-point lead over the GWS Giants. They can go a game clear at the top of the table if they get the 4 points today. And the Oz Kickers are having a marvellous time on a beautiful night at the MCG, enjoying Mother's Day with a spot of footy at the home of our great game.
Any thoughts, feel free to put them in the chat. Happy to go over anything that you guys want to discuss. And yeah, other than that, we'll probably just wait for the second half. And we've pretty much gone through everything we can go through. Oh, and we still have Reef as a sub too, just to keep that in mind as well. How's the stream going for you? Are you enjoying it? Yeah, second half shouldn't be too far away. We should be on. Will I be able to see? I'm assuming you're saying will I be able to see the match? Nah. So you won't be able to see the match itself. Because obviously that's because KO would probably come after me through copyright. So legally I can't show you the footage. In fact, the fact that I've got audio at the moment, I'm probably already doing too much, but it's the best I can do for what I can do. Ah, here we go, we're back. So I can have the audio in the background like I have at the moment, but that's about as far as I can go. Jeez, it's halftime, they're already advertising next week. I'd rather just focus on the game that we're currently playing as it is.
More equal than others, and that one is the kind of game that will get a full house here at the MCG next week, and many people sitting back watching their TVs, looking forward to another big Collingwood Carlton contest coming your way next week as part of our brilliant round of football. And you'll see every game on the channel you're watching now.
believe it's sold out already, Mike.
Okay, there you go. And Mason Cox has been putting on a show of his own this afternoon, Gerald.
He has. He's chasing a PB, I reckon, Geordie. He's only had 2 games ever in his career where he's rated over 100, 121. Might have been against you, actually. Queen's birthday game where he kicked 5.
No memory of that.
But he's the #1 ranked player on the ground. He's already at 80, so he is chasing a PB.
Well, if you can repeat that, he's on 162. But no, he's been dominant. You're right. Flynn's got a big task ahead of him in the second half if he wants to try and quell his influence, not only in the air but certainly around the stoppages.
All right, here we go. You can't hear. What can't you hear? Because I mean, to be fair, I haven't spoken that much actually.
They're very hard. They've got a lot of experience. So this first 10 minutes for the Giants is really important if they want to get themselves back in the game.
Let me see. Nah, if you're talking about me, then that's only just because I just haven't been speaking for a bit. That's probably what you're thinking. Well, that's probably what it is. But yeah, audio should be back on now. Alright, and can't hear the audio from the match. Where can I watch the match from? Well, I mean, to watch the actual match, you gotta have either pay for Foxtel or have a KO subscription, or actually, is it on? I don't even know if it's on free-to-air TV, but yeah. Anyway, the third quarter's starting at the moment, and yeah, so we got the ball, and it's on the wing at the moment as it's about to be thrown in.
Just about shot 6 months ago, and now he's playing on the half-back flank for the side that's on top of the ladder.
The game style suits him too, doesn't it?
It does. And this is another really clever pick.
Where are you watching the match from? Oh, just from my own place. Alright, there you go. More with a punch. Dacos to Murphy to Maynard to back to Dacos to DeGoey. Jeez, this is a good play going forward. And oh, jeez, Adams was lucky not to draw the free kick there. Come on, Nick. Come on, kick it. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you can blame fatigue for that one.
Yeah, he's going a long way back, and a sore foot.
You know, by age, he's actually still eligible for the NAB Rising Star next year.
He may win it the way he's going.
But he'll have 70 games to his name, so he can't win it this year or next year. But by age,
maybe a Brownlow as well.
Doesn't turn 21 until
Come on.
after January 1st next year.
But there was a genuine opportunity there for Haynes, and they had. If you intercept there and you go back hard the other way, you know you're going to have Collingwood exposed because they've got that many guys running in behind the footy.
Hogan can't get it to him.
Yes, let's go Noble.
Having a good year, Geordie.
Noble. Yeah. I think a lot of the focus goes on to Dacos.
Come on, Murph. DeGoey. Come on, mate. Oh, that's good hit.
He just floated it over the top to Chris, who
Yep.
head short to Adams. But Nick Dacos is peeling behind him if he wants it. Heads out wider. Johnson
Come on.
didn't go for the big grab and
Ah.
there in front of them both.
Who was in front of AJ? Was that Elliot?
Back out there, had a little issue in the opening half. Whitfield to
Got the numbers here to run it.
to Kelly, who has a little bit of space and time, but he doesn't have much forward to kick to. So hands back to Haynes, who launches forward. Got a one-on-one.
Come on, Maynard.
The smaller
Good.
against Maynard, and fisting it.
So you're gonna keep it in?
The ball in is not such a bad idea.
He did well there, Daniel.
Alright,
His
there we go.
idea was to take out the Collingwood player and let the ball just run forward for Himmelberg, who was running onto it. Ended up getting a boot in the back of the head for his troubles. Or knee it was.
Flynn, Cox kept his feet, just pulled it back in. Toe poke, as you heard. Halloran heads long and he bends it. And
Oh, he's got it. Jesus, that's actually a fair goal. That.
He's great strike of the footy. That's really what they'd like to do out of stoppage. It's just that little toe poke forward. O'Halloran's been that player that's come up as a half forward. We see him there just at the top of screen. So his direct opponent was Dacos on that occasion.
Yeah, jeez.
Dacos went one way.
I had a pretty good bend late, actually.
Sometimes it's important to, when the ball is in dispute, to defend in a really important.
Oh wow, that's actually a great curve.
But that is a classy finish.
He's been a goal kicker this year. He's growing in confidence, the young fellow. 7th goal of the season.
Xavier O'Halloran. Yeah, definitely rings a bell.
O'Halloran, the Victorian in this lineup. With some Burnets.
I want to say he was like the late first. Late first, early second, somewhere in there. Could be wrong though.
Flynn, front spot. Cox with the reach. Crisp. It's the kick away. Buckley backs back. Johnson got the fly. Little flick from Ginneman was clever to Johnson. To the pocket. Crowd a little hushed at the moment.
Alright, ball's in our forward line. Hopefully we can put on a bit of pressure.
Football at the MCG, the home of footy. Great to have your company wherever you're watching. Number 1 team in the comp. Collingwood.
Okay, what can we do here?
On top at the moment.
Crisp to... Oh, yep.
Goes inside.
Good center. Come on, Bo.
Fleeton, Kelly. A batted on almost a win for Haynes. Kept it alive.
Oh.
Collects it on the hop. Inside to
Get him. Oh.
Perryman, the slap down, superb. Cornelio on the run. To Whitfield, had to go down and get it. Still alive though. Cornelio feeds it on. O'Halloran. It's got Daniels inside 50. It needs to be a good kick though. It's out wide to him. He scoots away and he couldn't quite trap it.
I mean, they had so many options, Dwayne.
Oh, man.
Play and just a couple of errant handballs allowed Collingwood to come back into it, but eventually.
Alright, here we go. So throw-in's about to happen.
Try and now score from a stoppage inside their forward 50, which is quite difficult.
Good to see the coach having a grin. Yeah, the stress ball wasn't there. Probably enjoying this start of this third term as Perryman gets away, heads to the goal square. One-on-one down there. Moore wins out with a fist. Pendlebury, little backhand. Lloyd, O'Halloran again. Weaves his way through them. Himmelberg crunched. Bowling the ball.
They just missed the first give. Collingwood don't give you too many opportunities to miss a handball and then try and find another one.
Maynard, another of those underrated players.
Alright, come on. Kick long.
Best and fairest, but umps didn't give him a Brownlow vote. He's only had 1 Brownlow vote his entire career. Which is strange. Free kick, Giants ball.
What for?
It's behind where the ball was at the time the free kick was given.
What was the free kick for?
So, always back where the free kick was. It's normally where the ball is. He centers it.
Come on, Murph.
Daniels floats in. Nick Dacos.
Good, Dax.
Ball won beautifully by the Pies and had so many players in support to release.
Yes, AJ. Alright. Who's this? Elliot? Good hands, Elliot.
Giants filling the holes in a hurry. DeGoey. My check calling for it in the pocket. That's where it's going.
Come on, Checkers.
Almost did get it.
Ah.
Dash off hands. And again, they want to run the corridor.
Come on, Adams. Oh, we got this. Come on, Dacos. Yes, let's go. Is that our first goal for the quarter? I feel like it is. Yeah, first goal for the quarter. Nick Dacos on 23 disposals at 82%. Just as a quick update on that. And DeGoey was at 82% at 23 and a goal as well. And is there anyone? And then you got Mitchell on 19, Sidebottom 16, And then Noble and Josh Dacos on 15 each.
And my check contests the ball with his knee up. Right there, he'll be sore for a while.
We'll laugh off the pain. One of those footy things that when you're a footballer at this level, it's on your fair share.
Yeah, that's when you just hope your defenders got your back and trying to block the forward running out.
On.
Started the quarter really well. He might have seen the rating numbers.
Good more.
Moore takes the mark though. Got in the middle of two giants. Heads back to Murphy.
Wide to Quaynor. Used his IQ, did IQ to get into that space, knowing that Moore needed an outlet. Murphy was there.
Come on.
Created the space.
Is he just going to try and kick along, is he?
It's wide towards my check. And the ball slapped away by Buckley.
They are defending a lot better this quarter. They're teasing distance so that the way that they're defending the Collingwood players, they're a lot closer, not allowing those kicks to take them further up the field.
Himmelberg, Whitfield, Lloyd having a rest for the Giants.
He's had 3 clearances this term, Flynn.
Speaking of emergency,
Come on.
Ward is their emergency if they need him. Canelio heads out wide, needs to be good. Peatling got there.
That's a fair effort, that.
It's a great kick. The opposite foot.
Also, as well, just letting you guys know, if you guys haven't already, make sure to like the video if you are liking the content or the stream. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe as well, so you can keep up to date with future videos.
The instant reply to Josh Dacos' nerve settler down the other end after they almost gave it to Collingwood, that goal, with a fumble.
He's had plenty of it. High draft pick. Played a few tagging roles under Leon Cameron. Back to the halfback flank.
That's the goal umpire dance, but a little bit of that ash.
Ah, there you go. So he's got it.
Gets their 5th.
I'm a fan of this young bloke, Geordie. He's had to work hard. Let's have a look at this tap. Might have been a hit out to disadvantage, or was it a hit out to advantage from Matt Flynn?
To advantage, we'll give it. We'll give that, but it's the spread of the midfielders. So this is what Collingwood were able to do in the first half. Get out the front of the stoppage, really ask questions of the opposition defence. And on that occasion, they were able to do that from the stoppage and then find the early one inside to Ash. Little period of dominance, 8-4 inside 50s in favour of the Giants. 2 goals to 1 for the quarter.
Alright, so what does that make it? 27 points. It's 5:30. Yep.
Psychologically, just put the cue in the rack for a period of time, and all of a sudden it's 8 inside 50s to 4.
They sent Ash Johnson into the ruck against Flynn, who's been dominant, and creates a clearance again. Canelio, touch ball, so play on off the hands of Maynard.
Oh, come on, let's go.
Nick Dacos weaves his way out of trouble to Josh. Noble.
Oh, come on, Noble. Jeez, no, we did pretty well there. Yes, Josh.
Always got 20 metres on his opponent. And Peatling's sort of half defending, but side bottom's going to be the man.
Mitchell uses the width to Noble.
Alright, here we go, Noble. He's got it. Probably about 80 out, so you'd imagine he's going to kick it inside forward 50, and he does. Who's he going to hit? Ooh. Oh, he does. Yeah, who gets it? Is that Checkers? No, Bobby. Yeah, Checkers. So hopefully Checkers can go back and slot this.
Just held his arm down and maybe pushed him in the back with the other.
Come on, mate. You can do it. Yeah, let's go. How many is that for Checkers? I think that it says 1 at the moment, but I don't know if that's updated. So that might be 2 for Checkers.
Big shove with the left hand. It's making a comeback to push in the back. Ignored early. Has been for a few years, but it could be back, Jordan.
Really got the memo. Could need to start paying them. We'll set the trend.
Yep, Checkers. That's his second.
We'll have to
footballers hopefully watch Friday night footy to try and ascertain what it's going to be like interpretation-wise for the rest of the round. But there has been a slight tilt back in the right direction when it comes to the blatant hand in the back. We'll see if that continues. Bounce to restart it. Johnson against him. Himmelberg this time. Giants get another clearance. Kelly. Moore stands under it. Hogan with him. Knock to the front of Halloran.
Oh, come on, Dacos.
Picked by Nick Dacos. And now Angwin picks Sidebottom's pocket. Back into O'Halloran.
Ah, come on.
Handball. Hogan. Moore read his mind.
Yes, good, more.
Markov around the body.
Oh, I don't know if that's probably the best option.
Hill wanted to climb on him. Himmelberg protected the drop zone. Here's to Hogan. Great.
Jeez, how did he grab that?
From Jesse. Well, that's twice they've combined. Himmelberg to Hogan, the H's.
Oh.
And having a good spell here. Four centre clear.
Like, he just grabbed it and it just didn't move.
And another opportunity to.
That's pretty impressive, to be fair.
Takes his full allotment of time. They do this most weeks when they lose. They've had losses by 19, by 10, by 13, by 21, by 15 last week. They hang in games. And Hogan keeps them alive in this one. It was a good one-on-one win from Himmelberg, wasn't it, on the wing?
So, yeah, so Giants to keep the goal there. That, does that make it 27 again? Yeah.
And Himmelberg's just too tall and strong for Bobby Hill, but this is the kick. Don't give it much air. Don't allow the opposition to drop off. You see all the forwards were engaged. Darcy Moore with Cadman. Just doesn't have the time to reference their direct opponent and zone off and help other contests. It was a terrific kick to Jesse Hogan and a nice finish.
He's enjoying his time up at the Giants. Jesse Hogan had a few troubles a few years ago, but there's a bit of criticism about his drafting too. But he's been a really good.
Okay, come on, Pies. Oh, here we go, Mitchell.
So the ruckman were ready for a throw up. Johnson caught. That's got to be.
Oh, come on, AJ.
Pressure that we didn't see the first half.
Yeah. They were out. If that was the first half, Collingwood were out. Could probably pencil in the goal. There's been a certain lift after half-time from the Giants.
So the other umpires have been bouncing it, so it depends on whose turn it is as to what you're going to get as a ruck. At the moment, Cadman comes down to make... Well, Peatling took the mark. In the end, Cadman couldn't get there even though it was intended for him. Peatling's having a role in this third term. Plays on quickly. Hell of a mark. Callahan heads wide.
Oh, here we go, more.
A couple of beat and smacking it out. Hogan, in the end, gets it across the line.
Good work, more.
So he's got Lloyd in the goal square, Hogan and Himmelberg all forward, waiting for the long kick. Here's one of the marks of the night. He's under enormous pressure from Maynard and snaffles it. Hogan, double-handed slap down. Peatling again tries to thread the handball through. Nick Dacos went back. Moore wasn't on the same page. Little toe poke through the...
Oh, come on.
Content to rush it. Nearly all he needed was a striker. Collingwood feeling some pressure for the first time in a while. Nick Dacos.
Yeah, they're on top in and around the ball, the Giants. 10-2 in clearances, 5-0 out of the middle of the ground.
Come on, more.
That allows you to play the game on your terms and in your forward half.
To Moore, to Markov. Lloyd holds him up.
I will say this: Markov has definitely impressed me today. He's definitely, some of his hits from halfback have been pretty good. I know he does, like, you know, turn it over every now and then, but he's definitely improving, that's for sure. And for someone that's only just arrived at the club, I don't think we should be having too high of an expectation on him. But he's done pretty well, all things considered. And he's only getting better, like, the more games he plays and the more he plays our system. Alright, that's a point for Collingwood. Giants are kicking it back in.
Whitfield back out there to Haynes. Might have been two goalposts in his peripheral vision. Lloyd's claimed that mark. He got there late. Just a little fumble. You fumble against Collingwood, you pay. Oh, Pendle's fumbles. There's a rarity. Get
Oh, jeez. Come on, Markov. Oh. Yes, come on, let's go. Come on, Markov, let's go. Oh. Surely that's high. How is that not high? Come on. That's got to be a high free kick. Like when your arm is that blatantly around someone's neck, that has to be a high free kick every time. Let's go, Bo! Yes! There we go. But that's the thing, what is he doing there? Like, what is he, like, because I don't think, unless if he's, like, ducking, but, like, that, he didn't even lower his center of gravity. Surely that's a free kick every day of the week.
Six warning. In this new age game, you don't get it right, you get a warning still, Athens. The Pendlebury.
That rattles the players.
Yeah, and Hosk and Elliott should get there.
Good, Hosk.
Found their mojo again, Collingwood. Back out to a 33-point margin. Jagowi. Markov, who is enjoying life.
Yeah, Markov's getting a fair few disposals. 12 disposals. At 91% too, mind you. Mind you, that was probably the 13th as well. Come on. Come on, Das. Good work, Das. Come on. Oh, Bobby, come on, mate. Oh. I was about to say that was nearly a sling tackle, but no. If that's a sling tackle, that's that'd be pretty soft, I reckon. Come on. Come on, Quainer.
This is the one where it's really hard to find space because there's so much congestion. You see there's 3 or 4 Giants players that are spare. I'm going to try and tap this away from goal.
Cox works his way to the front, taps into the corridor nicely. He heard you, Jordan. Elliott caught. Did he jump on it, Bedford? He's in trouble, I think. Big trouble.
There we go. Oh, who's got it? Noble. He could kick this.
So Noble back pedals. Doesn't kick a lot of goals. And won't get to kick this one. Hands it over to Taylor Adams.
Oh, that might... Yeah, that should be play on if he's going to be doing that. Come on, ads.
Collingwood forwards getting to work further down the field. 31 games for the Giants. The one-time Giant Taylor Adams, part of that Heath Shaw trade there. Still collecting on. For 2 in a row for the Magpies. Gets it to me.
Come on, Tay. Oh.
Good kick, good launch. 24 gone, third term, 5.5 left. Whitfield wasn't sure what to do.
Come on, yes. Come on, Tay, find a target. Yes. All right, here we go. This is going to be a sign of where Jamie is. Here's a moment to solidify the fact that he's back. In fact, I really do hope if he kicks this, everybody gets around him as if he's kicked his first goal. Come on, Jamie. Yes, let's go!
Yeah, if you give the ball back in this position, it's always going to be trouble. And he's looking in his C-space. He tried to kick that, I think, on the outside of his boot, so he didn't get the elevation, didn't quite nail it, and it just comes back with interest.
Is that his second goal too? Yeah, that's his second goal.
But just to take ground straight away and get someone like Elliott on this occasion in a better position, closer to goal. I mean, too often we see players who know they can't make the distance, go back, take up some time, and then try and find someone inside their own forward 50. I like that quick decision. So there, the last 10 minutes, it's been a domination by Collingwood.
First time the margin's been out to 40 points.
Oh, Jesus, 40 points now.
Flynn and Cox dance around the circle, sizing each other up. Flynn gets a toe poke toward
This one, last time I checked, it was like 25 or something.
popped up Josh's mess, couldn't quite get away with it though. Flynn pops it to Cadman. And he didn't
Come on.
wasn't manhandled.
Come on, Markov.
Lloyd, Perryman, Callahan, Green, little fend off. Nick Dacos puts some pressure on the kick wide to Lloyd. Took a half step to play on and umpire cuts him some slack. Green. Still one-on-one in the goal square. Hogan wants it in his direction. Now it's Cox gets there and
Yes, Cox.
and he doesn't want to have a crack at his teammate, but he kind of gives the indication he should have got it in quicker before Mason got down here.
Come on, Noble. Good kick.
Mychek edged down to the ball by Buckley. Scoots to the back.
On.
Canelio got it from Whitfield. Heads back towards Peatley. He got one paw on it. Cadman lays the tackle on Murphy.
Oh, wait, he's got him in a headlock.
They've made the substitute change. There he is. Young Brown. He's off and Ward is on. Pretty good interchange player or a substitute. Absolutely. The emergency ward not due to injury. Due to just a little bit of momentum maybe for the shift for the Giants.
Nah, unlucky checkers. Next time.
They need something now. It's 40 points.
Also, shout out to the people in the chat. We've got 9 people in the chat at the moment. Yeah, if you guys are liking the stream at the moment, please be sure to like the stream. And yeah, if you also want future content on this channel too, make sure to subscribe as well. Greatly appreciate the support. Thank you guys so much. Here we go. Pendles for the Dacoses. Good, Josh. Come on.
Is that a scoop from Mitchell? Umpire said no. Last time these two teams met, it was here. It was an 11-point thriller in another game that the Giants
themselves from getting blown out in.
There we go. We've hit the 10 viewer mark. Thanks, guys. You guys are really showing out. Thank you so much. Come on, Quainer. Yes, let's go.
Takes off towards Murphy and side bottom. He's only been beaten in 1-1-on-1 in
Come on, Sidey.
He just edged him out nicely at the right body control. Noble. Play on, even though he stepped backwards, which is bizarre. Maybe used his allotment of time. Johnson fronts bottom.
Oh, come on, Bo. Let's go. Let's go, Bo. Oh, who's he got? Bobby. Oh, Cox! Cox has just come from out of nowhere. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Yeah, good. Wait, how many has he kicked the goal yet? Alright, this will be for his second. Come on. Ah, he's missed. Damn. That would have been so good if he kicked that. Actually, how has Cox gone? 17 disposals, 70% efficiency. What's that? 8 marks and 2 tackles. There you go, and a goal. Wait, is he on 100? He's on 100 fantasy points too already. Wait, it's not even the fourth quarter yet. Come on, Bo, yes. Come on, Sidey. Come on, Ginny. Come on. Good, Crispy. I reckon this has easily been Crispy's best game since Brisbane, I reckon. Easily. Last week he showed glimpses. I reckon this game he's gone back to his best in terms of being, like, you know, very good. In terms of being consistent throughout all 4 quarters. Well, obviously we've only played out 3, but or nearly about to play out 3, but. Yeah, obviously if he continues the consistency next quarter, then yeah, that's easily his best game. Especially since Brisbane, but maybe even his best game for the year, I reckon. Let's see if he's in the... Yeah, if he ramps it up, that could be his best game for the year. Yeah, how good. Alright, so what do you guys reckon is going to happen in the 4th quarter? Let me know in the chat. In fact, I'm just going to head off for about a minute. I'll be back in a sec.
Where could you find a restaurant that only serves fresh and locally sourced meals? Anywhere they're biting, I guess.
Alright, I should be back. Yep, there we go.
Great Northern Brewing Co. The beer for up here.
The PGA Championship. It has been described as ruthless, brutal, and even unfair.
But no, you guys have shown out, like, massively in today's stream for the AFL watch along. Thank you so much. Alright, we're also going into the fourth quarter, and we're on 112 views at the moment. So yeah, I appreciate the support you guys have shown.
From top brands like AEG, DeWalt, Makita, and loads more. Offer ends June 30 at Bunnings Trade.
At Goodyear Auto Care, we do more than just tyres. We can service all makes and models of cars. Our automotive technicians are highly trained and use the latest tools and specialist equipment to make sure the job is done right.
Goodyear Auto Care. Call 132343.
Alright, so I guess might as well go over the stats. So, geez, Dacos, 32 disposals, 81%, one mark, and a point. Tom Mitchell, 25 disposals, 3 marks, 3 tackles at 76%. Jordan De Go with the goal, 24 disposals at 79% with 5 marks and 3 tackles. And there we go, we're back.
Offensively, he's getting back and helping out the defense as well, taking some intercept marks down there, but he's having a match to remember.
Now, the importance of repeat inside 50s. You know this so well as a small forward, the ability to lock it inside and make sure it doesn't get out.
Yeah, it is. And as small forward, what you want to do is you want to put pressure on to keep that ball inside that half, to get them jack hits.
Yeah, just want to say thank you guys so much for showing support. Obviously we're gonna get stuck into the fourth quarter pretty soon, but no, I'm absolutely shocked and surprised with how much you guys have shown out. And yeah, just super grateful, and yeah, just want to thank you guys for supporting the channel in the way that you have tonight.
Look at that graph, 35, 32, 33, 38, 40, 20. What was he doing last week? He only had 25. Like, what's happening there?
So he's got 32.
Yeah, you don't really want to be seeing Nick Dacos talking to Jared Wade too often, do you? Got a bit nervous there.
Jordan Lewis, the football world is in awe of this young man at the moment.
Yeah, he certainly had another really good game. You'd like to have that license, wouldn't you, Jared? Just run it. If you run near the ball, they'll give it to you and allow you to use what is a great skill that he possesses. But you're right there. I think they've tried certain things on him. They haven't been aggressive or
You know what? This is actually going to be really interesting this quarter. Are we going to do the fourth quarter of old and run out like the way that we do? Or are we going to see a bit more of a relaxed Collingwood in the fourth quarter? I imagine we see more of the former than the latter, but I mean, the fact that we've already, you know, done pretty well in the first 3 quarters. I wouldn't be surprised if we sort of slack off a bit. But knowing Fly in the group, you know, we pride ourselves on having like a winner's mentality. So who knows? Probably might mean that we might end up having our best quarter out of the lot. Wouldn't that be nice? But we do know we can run out well, so hopefully we can do that this quarter.
It was a brilliant mark by Darcy Moore. As soon as he saw where the ball was, he took the space away from Hogan, so he couldn't come back. And then he just
Come on, DeGoey. Good. Is that going to stay in? Yes, good, Crisp.
Was deliberately into the ground to make it pop for Crisp. Canelio gets back after Haynes rolled it to him. Himmelberg, who's in defence.
Oh, Billy. Ah, come on. Come on, Billy. Yes, Reef. Oh, so who's activated the sub? Oh, was that why they were showing Penderbury before? Yeah, Penderbury. Okay. Okay, Penderbury finished with 14 disposals, 92%.
Transition. I mean, it came off the back of a torpedo, which is probably not the kicker choice coming out of defence, but he hit it well. Been subbed out the past couple of games. Aaron Cabin has looked disappointed about it, so he won't be subbed out of this given that Callum Brown's already out.
Yeah, probably with Penderbury, probably, you know, hasn't had the best of games, but I mean, when you played as many amazing games as he had, I think you can afford to have one that's a bit average. Will Ash Johnson score again? Score in terms of kicking another goal? I mean, I'd hope so. How many goals did he actually kick tonight? He's kicked one. He's already had the 1 goal tonight. As I said, I reckon we're gonna. I mean, if we have our 4 quarters that we normally have, there's every chance he could kick 2. So, who kicked that? Ginny. Was that Ginny's goal? Jesus.
See where he starts. I mean, once again, those Collingwood players who are high half forwards, great connection of the ball.
I think he just got a better connection than he thought. It was
Yeah. I mean, I think the intent, like he had the intent to get the ball forward. He just absolutely flushed it. I think that was what happened there. And because he flushed it, yeah, as Jared said, like it went further than what he was probably expecting. Come on, Nick. Teach Decide.
Enjoy their nights and afternoons at the office. Side bottom points long. Mason Cox on the move, didn't quite get to it. Taken by Ward, the sub. He wants the spine. Whitfield. Canelio. Callahan. Ash. Back into the corridor to Whitfield, and he takes off. Had an option inside 50. It wasn't quite to Perryman's advantage, and Murphy too good.
Yep, let's go. Alright, Murphy now has it in defence. Contested marks 8-6, Collingwood's favour. Oh, I'm assuming that's. That wouldn't be for the game, would it? That'd be this quarter.
With some room to move. Heads long, he's got, well, Elliott was turned inside out and half held, fully held according to Ray.
I wonder if he's gonna have a shot from there. If he ever wants a statement to say that he's back, he's got to kick this.
Clear free kick, both arms were around Elliott. Looking here to pass it off.
Yeah, he's not confident.
Top of the square, Mason Cox is there. Mason Cox!
Oh, God.
60 minutes, cameras have to be in the stands. I mean, he's having a great night. He's missed one goal. He's not going to miss this. If it's not his greatest ever home and away game, it's going to be on the podium.
Come on, mate. Yes, let's go. How good is Coxie? On you, Coxie.
And he's not the first American to come over. A couple of tried before him with absolutely not anywhere near the success that this bloke's had. And he's becoming a force, and who knows, he could end up a premiership player in a few months' time. He's looking comfortable, isn't he?
Yeah, and they've really looked for him tonight. So there's always some comfortability in playing that run and gun sort of game. As we see there, he's the highest rated player on the ground. Just to back up what you're saying.
Yeah, Jesus.
As a team to be able to go
Oh, man, he's played an absolute blinder tonight. He's been so good.
Little flick from Flynn was clever. Knew he had the height advantage. Josh Dacos just waited second mouse to get the cheese there. He waited for Ward to go and get it and straight away pounced on him.
So he's at 114, 129 is his all-time world best.
Green turns it over. Hoskin Elliott, Josh Dacos. Adams, clever enough.
Yes, good Adams. Come on, DeGoey. Come on, Bobby.
Looks around. He's having a season to go. We're 9 games in now. He's right up there with the best ever.
Let's go.
May well be his best.
Really good balance in his game, isn't it? Yeah. From the 28 disposals, 10 of those have been contested, 6 clearances, 8 scoring.
God, I hope Sidey kicks this. Just a bit of a winding back the clock moment. Also, probably maybe a bit of a redemption, just to, you know, because a lot of people don't reckon that point he kicked against Adelaide, he did it on purpose. How about he kicks this on purpose? Oh, nah. Damn. Oh, Hosk. Oh, no, he looks like he's alright. Bit ginger, but he's alright. Come on, Noble. Yes. Alright, where's Ginny? Alright, this is for number 3. For Ginny.
You'd love to see the Giants players get around him a little bit more. As you can see what Collingwood are doing to Dacos.
He's hit that hard though, hasn't he, Dacos? He really has attacked the ball. Terrific performance.
Come on, Ginny.
Well, he was a headline act last year, Jack Ginnivan. Has become a solid contributor since being back this season. But there's been others that have been front and centre for Collingwood to take some of the heat off him as well. But he slipped in nicely on his return. Almost the two.
Oh.
Adams collects it, hands it back. Bobby Hill.
Come on, Bobby.
He can't finish it all.
Damn.
The opening goal of the afternoon in splendid style for game 50.
He's just 33 games in though, Ginnivan. He's so creative. I mean, the kick off the ground, he centred, he looked up. Maybe in his mind he was trying to just get it to the front of the goal, but he kicked it so purely, it goes through.
On.
Got there with a big fist.
Sidey. Oh.
Hogan slipped it up. Lloyd. Ward.
Got him. Yes, let's go. Good Maynard.
every game as if it's the last one he'll ever play and attacks every ball as if it's the last he'll ever attack.
I mean, they're nearly 60 points up. They've had 53 tackles for the game. No one would notice if he didn't do it. That's just part of his DNA.
Come on, Moore, just kick long to a pack. That's all you got to do, mate.
Moore. Nick Dacos.
Well, they are the things that you look for, isn't it? If you're part of this team late in games, are they still prepared to do the little things that will stand up in finals, in big games?
Back to Nick Dacos. Wide, side bottom, Mitchell off hands, back into the corridor. Almost gave that to Lloyd.
On. Pressure.
Lending a hand in defence, peddling. Haynes.
Yes, good Elliott.
Great smother from Elliott. Kept it in the area.
And that's the sort of pressure that if the Giants want to gravitate to the top echelons of the ladder, that they need to emulate. 156 average isn't going to cut it anywhere.
Yeah. One thing I will say too, Elliott's efforts have been amazing today. Amazing.
Ash, Kelly, Daniels, peddling, and again, there's not a lot.
Oh, there's still. Oh, is he caught?
Worked for him. Great chase from Bobby Hill. Mark off Johnson.
Good HA.
Like a hot knife through butter, and it opens up. Mitchell. He's almost got too many options. Got McCreary out wide. Hasn't seen him. He has now. Saw him late.
He was just punching him into the computer blind. He had about 8 options he was considering.
Yep.
Come on, Bo.
Finally solved it. Now Mychek or Hoskett.
Oh, Reef.
McInnes. Iden. And he was content to see that through. Under enough pressure. Haynes. Floats it. Nicely grabbed in the end under some heat. Ryan Angwin just gained 5 for him. Got some young players still learning the cape.
Come on, Sidey. Yes, good, Sidey.
Side bottom thumps it back to Angwin. Caught. Mitchell, with all that experience, wraps him up. And he's one of the unsung heroes as well. Tom Mitchell has slipped in. 65 games for Sydney. 106 for Hawthorn. Is a 2-time All-Australian. As Maynard gets some sustenance. A Brownlow medalist. And here he is playing for the team that might well win the flag this year. Certainly the premiership favourite on this form. Again, and he gets it on cue.
He's at 31 now.
Phenomenal. Buckley should get there to mock
31.
Did they score involvements?
Mitchell, yeah, there you go.
Haynes.
Yeah, so far we've got Nick Dacos on 36, Tom Mitchell 31, Jordan DeGoey 28, Josh Dacos 25, Noble 21, Sidey 21. Everyone else is under 20.
Another great contributor, the fearless Murphy. Heart and soul into every contest here. Taxes. Mychek attacks this. Big fist took an arm. Flynn's ball. Kelly goes back to Haynes. He's got a couple of options behind him.
Or Bo. Yes, let's go, Bo! Let's go! Let's go! Oh my god, is that 2? That's 2 for him, isn't it? I think that's 2. How good. God, how good is this team looking? My god.
They never take their eyes off the kicker, so that they still continue on whatever pattern they're running. But they're always watching the kicker where the kicker wants to go.
It's very much the vision you showed before the game, Jordan. Where they just give you enough space, they suck you in, and then they pounce.
You know what's crazy? Even though there's 9.5 minutes to go, we could kick another 4 goals here. We could actually get the 20 up. Wouldn't that be amazing? We could get the 20 goals up.
It's a bit of rope-a-dope. They give you the 20, 25 metres, and then they close. As soon as that ball loses the ball...
How many points? Yeah, so we're 10 goals up now.
They know where the mums are sitting as well. well. McCreary pointing to the specific spot in the stadium, so they would have enjoyed their day today watching their boys run around.
Kicked the last 5 goals of this game. Collingwood, they put the hammer down. Daniels with the clearance. Hogan did well, kept it in front. Crisp, a little knock away from him.
Is it 62?
Knew the traffic was coming. Bedford.
Yeah, it is 62. Okay, yeah.
Got away with it. Lloyd feeds it wide. Bedford, it opens up for him. If he can scissor his way back again, he does.
On.
Elliott gets up with a fist. Callahan, the sidestep. But not the
Yay.
Doesn't score from there.
Oh, he didn't even hit the scoreboard. Wow.
Cox and McGuinness out there. Shoots to the back. Daniels gets there in time. Fleeton, Angwin, Himmelberg, Angwin. Centering kick. Hogan's in the square. He's got 2 against him.
Yes, good Murph.
Murphy pumps it through. They won't just be top. Collingwood, they'll get a percentage boost out of this as well. The game clear of the chasing pack, and there is a pack chasing. Mason Cox screws to the back. Doesn't stay alive for McCreary. And there he is, Craig McRae, 2nd season as coach, 3rd last year. 3-time premiership player in his own right, and 232 games with the Lions. As I mentioned, after 9 games last year, Collingwood was 11th. 4 wins, 5 losses, and then they won 11 games in a row and told the world.
Come on, Noble.
And since then, if not for some bad luck maybe, or just meeting Sydney.
What are they high-fiving for?
Played in a grand final last year. It's been another dominant performance by the Magpies in this.
I have no idea what they were just high-fiving for, but hey.
Bangs around the body and hope, and through the hands of more, rare blue.
At the end of the day, if you're winning games, you can do whatever the hell you want, I guess, at the end of the day.
Hooks it around the body.
Good cue.
It's still all under pressure, isn't it? Well, the Collingwood defence just got to stay the way they are, Dwayne. They'll jump 8%, Collingwood, on the ladder. Big percentage booster.
Fleeton.
Yeah, this is the possession they can't really get out of their half. This is the challenge for the Giants on this occasion, trying to find a mark inside 50.
Kelly to Angwin. 2 metres. Thanks, John. Doesn't like his chances of going for home.
Yeah, you'd think he's still too far out.
Goes inside to Kelly, who should fancy his chances from there. Got big Mason Cox on the mark. So you mentioned it earlier, Jordan, would you rather him on the goal line or on the mark? He's on the mark.
Well, he nearly marked the last one. That's
true.
I was talking about that point. He'd be good in either spot.
Handy to have 2 Mason Coxes. Kelly launches, and he nails it on cue.
There you go, GWS got a goal. 8 out of 9 back-to-back weeks. Oh, there you go, mate.
So on the back of a couple of repeating entries, Collingwood couldn't win that one on the wing there.
I mean, I'm just happy that Collingwood are walking away with a win tonight. That's all. That's all my focus is on at the moment. And it's also a heavy win too. I mean, that also helps as well. Yeah, I didn't watch much of the Freo Sydney game, but I did hear Freo did pretty well. I'll try and watch some highlights of it during the week and see if I can watch because I know KO does those like they do like a mini match. Is that what they call it? Where they cut it to where it's like 30 minutes long. I might watch one of those during the week and see how Freo go. Or see how Freo bet Sydney.
Average that Dacos has got, where he's got 40 and we're just brushing it off as if it's
yeah.
there
Because I do like mashups of like where it's only like a few minutes, but then there's one where it's like it's pretty much the match, but it goes for like I think it goes for like half an hour. So those are the ones where it's like you're pretty much watching the full match, but you're just taking out all the boring parts, I guess, really. Come on, Reeve, what you gonna do?
So they've come a long way under Adam Kingsley. The games have been really competitive. This has probably been the least competitive they've been. Collingwood have been in control of this since quarter time. And there's a lot of things that they're doing well, but
yes, Reeve. How's that not a mark? Surely that's a mark. Come on, knock you. Yes. Yes. There you go, and that's a mark to Reeve. Oh, come on.
Who's an ass from the Collingwood fans who've stuck around to sing the song. The competition pace setter, the measuring stick, the whole competition watching them. The fans enjoying every game they get to watch. The superstar, star-studded, top of the pops Collingwood Football Club right now, playing an attractive brand. Perryman inside to Whitfield. Another 16-goal afternoon for Collingwood. Himmelberg. They've got a couple of options wide. Peatling has tried his heart out, takes the mark, and he's got Angren over the top, who is within range this time.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, good ball movement. They went from side to side, just really challenging Collingwood. It was the pace in which they did it.
Do you think we'll see more Himmelberg across the half-back line?
I think so. I think he just offers the skill level clearly, but the penetration, the decision-making.
The two in a row for the Giants. It's across the face. It's markable.
Oh, okay, damn.
Johnson holds it up. Big pack around it. Pretty rude when you're chasing a world record and the coach takes you off the ground.
Sarah to wander over and have a word.
There are no penalties in this last quarter either, so they've got their Rolls Royce off. Cadman into the mouth of Dacos. There's his 40th, by the way, for Nick Dacos. Stolen back. O'Halloran can't get the bend on it that time, and a little raffle between Josh Dacos and Johnson for the out-of-bounds free.
Actually, what is the margin? 54.
He done for the afternoon. He looks all but.
I mean, ideally, I mean, with the effort that we put in, I would like 10 goals, but to be the margin, but I don't know. Sometimes as a Collingwood supporter, sometimes you just have to learn that you just got to take what you can get. Come on.
Big fist Markov. He's playing his heart out to stay in this lineup. They've got a few to come back. Darcy Cameron's not far away. Dan McStay, Pat Lipinski.
Dude's so happy. Like, oh man, good to see. I mean, it shows with these footy. He's been playing some great footy. So, there you go. I mean, if I was playing like him for Collingwood, I'd probably be pretty happy too.
Daniels. 3 Collingwood players could raffle it. De Goey pulls out the winning ticket. Court, Mitchell, Court, Kelly. Needs a bounce here.
Good, Dacos. Yes, come on. Yes, Hosk, let's go. Let's go. That's bringing up the 60, even though we kind of were at 60 points before, but you got to get it somehow.
just wants to be part of it. He doesn't care who kicks the goals. Look at this, 50-50 ball. Pretty clever from Ginnivan.
Haynes was very lucky. You're right, Ginnivan keeps his eye on the ball. That was his only focus. Really clever and really unselfish here by Bobby Hill.
Yep. I mean, that is a statement kick from Bobby Hill.
He does a power of work off the ball.
Yep. Oh man, how good is Bobby Hill? I mean, in fairness, how good is this Collingwood team right now?
And Port Adelaide. And 7 percentage points this afternoon. Yeah, Port Adelaide gained a bit of percentage. They desperately needed it against North. Ball hammered inside 50. Collingwood to play North in a couple of weeks.
Oh, come on, Murph.
Carlton next week on their agenda as Ward heads wide.
Good.
A massive game next week for
Oh, can we get one more goal? Can we at least get 120? Got 2 minutes. I feel like, I mean, there's definitely enough time, but some people like to shut up shop around now. Yeah, good AJ.
It's been a show from Collingwood from go to woe. McCreary. McInnes. And he's got it. Flicks it over his head to Mitchell. The party continues.
Oh, yes, let's go.
Clever, great kick by McCreary. McInnes has done some good things when he's come on. He's competed really well. Probably could have had 4 or 5 marks. He gets his hands to
How many goals would this be for Elliott? This would be his 3rd if he kicks it. Come on, Elliott.
Just so it's like it's for the game with a minute left. That'll work back.
Yeah, let's go. He's back. Elliott's back. Let's go. Oh man, let's go. Especially if there's someone that's been like battling form and trying to get back into the season. And so many people questioning like his spot, like for him to kick 3, you know, like for him to kick 3 and then for the efforts he's had all night, like bravo, Billy, bravo. Like, oh god.
Seconds to play with. Johnson in the ruck. Daniels with a clearance. Skies it. Hogan got there late. Peedling. Murphy. Happy to take the heat. Noble scrambles it. Adams. Shown no mercy, Collingwood. Margin was 41 at 3/4 time. It's now 65.
Yeah.
DeGoey.
It's 30 for DeGoey. So Dacos, Tommy Mitchell and Geordie DeGoey have all reached the 30 possession mark.
Johnson for one last highlight. Got up there. Fed back to Whitfield. Into Ash. But the Collingwood Roar about to ring around the MC.
Here we go. 65 points. Let's go. How good. 65-point win. There was a job to be done today, and yeah, I'm pretty confident that we definitely completed that job.
He is certainly a big star. Mason Cox, you go a game clear at the top of the table, and you've had one of the games of your career. How was that for a night at the office?
Yeah, it was good. It was it's a beautiful day for a big man, I think. So it was nice. It's credit to the midfielders. We've had an elite midfield, and the guys with all the rotations and different rucks going in there, and it's a credit to them what they've been able to accomplish while we've been shifting around.
The Magpie Army chanting USA, and you're lapping it up as you come up onto the bench. How much do you feed off the energy of this black and white army?
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, not many people in this world get to experience something like this. You really just got to soak it in while it's here, and you just never know. Every game could be your last game, so you just got to make the most of it while it's around, and really just to enjoy the energy that comes with it.
How are you feeling physically? Are you back to the peak of your powers? Obviously, you had the dramas with the internal bleeding earlier in the year. Do you feel back to 100%?
Yeah, back to 100%. I never really felt too out of it, really. I'm just playing a bit more ruck time, so it's a bit different, I guess, as far as game time and different positions. But hopefully Darcy Cameron comes back in the next couple of weeks or next week, and we can kind of start sharing that load again. But no, it's really good. I'm enjoying it, and it's amazing what Craig's been able to build here, and I'm just really enjoying it.
Are you feeling that added responsibility, given that the big man stops have been heavily hit this year?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of just, if one person gets injured, we talk about it all the time, next man up. And there's a lot of guys. I mean, Reef played today. He's been going through the VFL, and he's next man up this week. And it's just it's a credit to the program, what they've been able to put together to always have someone ready to go for the AFL level.
Milestone game is looming. You've got your one.
He get 128 points. He must have got a heap of hit outs.
We're not going to talk about it, but we know that your family was going to come out here for Anzac Day. Are they headed out here anytime soon, or are they going to wait for later in the year?
They're talking about next week. This is happy Mother's Day, by the way, Mom. I know you're watching back home in Dallas. I know it's about 4 a.m. We probably just turned Mother's Day, but
Unless if you had like a heap of marks or something.
Super grateful to have you as a mother. So hope today is
Yeah, 9 marks and 3 tackles.
Well, I'm sure you've gotten off
The goals would have helped too.
with that performance. We talk about Collingwood and the big games you get to play week after week, it seems. And next week you've got the challenge of Carlton here at the MCG. What thrill is it to be able to play in front of packed houses at the MCG week after week?
Yeah, it's awesome. I don't know. I don't think you'd ever be able to say probably 5-10 years ago you'd be hearing a USA chant around by 70,000 or 80,000 people, but here we are. But it's amazing. The Magpie Army, we talk about it all the time. They're just, there are, what is it? How many guys are on the field? There's 18, so 19th person. And
25 hit outs he had.
Not many people get to experience this, I think, and it's one of the reasons I came to such a big club, to be able to get the energy that does come from a massive MCG that's just a sold-out crowd, and next week will be that. So it's going to be a great day. Obviously, it's a massive rivalry with Carlton, and it's one you always kind of circle on the calendar. So it's going to be a massive one. So come out, buy a ticket, whatever it is, if there's any left. But yeah, I'm really excited about it.
Now we're just going to end on a little stat for you. You did spend the final moments of that game on the bench, which is understandable given the dramas with the big men at the moment. But you were 2 points off your PB for AFL rankings in terms of champion data. So it puts it right up there with your best ever performances.
Look, my PBs on AFL rankings have been, I'm not going to cuss on here, but it's terrible. I wouldn't bet on me in a million years because I'm not a statistics kind of guy. But yeah, I have no idea even what that means. I have no idea what that consists of. I'm still learning that. The betting side of things, I've got no idea. But yeah, I guess this means I played an okay game.
You certainly did. We're loving watching you perform. We're loving watching the Collingwood Football Club. Go and enjoy it with your teammates.
Thank you so much. Always good seeing you, sir.
Another win for the Collingwood Football Club. They're 8th.
There you go.
And they shoot straight back to the top of the
Oh, man.
Who is going to stop the black and white in 20?
Yeah, how good was Mace tonight? He was unreal.
We don't like that. Hey, the footy is done, but not the fun, and also the song. If you're a Pies fan, stick around as we get into bounce.
Alright, I think I might actually mute that. I take it off completely. Alright, obviously, thank you guys so much for the turnout. You guys have turned out in droves. The fact that we've had so much support in this stream, I couldn't be more appreciative of it if I tried. I mean, we'll go through some of the stats in terms of who did what. Nick Dacos, I mean, I feel like we talk about this absolute GOAT every week. 41 disposals, 78% efficiency. What's that? 3 marks and 1 tackle. Tom Mitchell, 36 disposals at 72%. 6 marks, 4 tackles. Oh, no, sorry. The Nick Dacos was 3 marks and 1 tackle. DeGoey, 31 disposals, a goal. 6 marks, 5 tackles at 80% efficiency. Josh Dacos, 26 disposals, a goal. 4 marks, 3 tackles, and then went at 88% efficiency. Noble, 24 disposals, 6 marks, 5 tackles at 87%. Sidey, 24 at 5 marks and 4 tackles. And that's at 66%, which, yeah, it's a tad down, but I mean, I wouldn't be focusing on stats too much, especially when he was only, 4% off what you would expect. And the fact that we won by 65 points, I think you can give him a bit of a chop out with the 4% short. What's that? Taylor Adams, 21 disposals, 4 marks, 6 tackles, at 81%. Pretty good game from him. Coxie, 2 goals, 19 disposals, 9 marks, 3 tackles, 25 hitouts at 73% efficiency. Into the goals, Elliott 3 goals, Ginny 2, Bow 2, Cox 2, Hill 2, Checkers 2, Hoskin Elliott 2, Johnson, DeGoey, and Josh Dacos with the singles. And yeah, that's basically pretty much it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the content, and yeah, that is it for me. And yeah, I will see you guys at another time. Make sure to like the stream if you haven't already, and make sure to subscribe for future content, because there will be more content coming as soon as we can have it available. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys then. Alright, see you guys.